Against this right back, Charlie's definitely.
You always use that active red light defenders. I think it's like.
Relax, people. Believe me, 7K. Hey, let's go. Hey, let me stop the nonsense. People, deluded. I'm back again. Above my head, you can see Liverpool against Manchester United, a historically big fixture, and it still is now. Both teams are on a different trajectory. The climate surrounding both teams are very different. We all know Liverpool have, a couple of games in hand, and I'm a bit surprised the game went through. The snow is all snowing and whatnot. I'm sure Man United fans actually hope it didn't. But yeah, Liverpool could move further away in terms of the Premier League race. If you could see a race, it's a one-horse race, in my opinion. It'd probably be the biggest capitulation if Liverpool don't win the league. For Manchester United, they just need to start winning games. I think they just want to, most United fans just want to see their team play well. Do you know what? I'm going to go 2-1 Man United. Now, if you ask me to put my life savings or any significant bits of money down, I would probably put it on Liverpool. But you know what? I'm going to say 2-1 Man United. Stranger things have happened. Big up you lot tuned in, whether you're on Twitch. Make sure you're subscribed with Amazon Prime. If you're on YouTube, appreciative to you lot. Make sure you're smashing the like button. This year, 2025, we have to get to 70K. But yeah, Liverpool have lost just one of their last 13 Premier League games against Manchester United. That was in 2022. They lost 2-1. They've drawn 5 and won 7. Manchester United haven't won any of the last 8 league away games against Liverpool, which is their longest such run since a run of 9 between 1970 and 97. Manchester United have scored just 1 goal in their last 8 Premier League away games against Liverpool, failing to score in each of their last 5. Only at Everton have they had a longer run without scoring in their league history, which was 1969 to 1974. Apologies, people. This is the first time Liverpool and Man United are facing each other in their first league game of the calendar year since 1989. Manchester United won 3-1 at Old Trafford on New Year's Day. Liverpool beat Newcastle 4-2 in their first match of 2024. The last time they won their opening league game in consecutive calendar years was in 2013, 2014. Now, should we look at the lineups, people, for both teams? I'm actually more intrigued to see how United are going about this. Will Amorim persist with a back three, or will there be changes? Liverpool isn't the game to change stuff against. Big up you lot. Boy, you're always here. Man said it's time. Big up yourself, Jojo. Man said 12-0 Liverpool. Surely not. I know we've seen United get sore 7 or 8, but 12, bro. 12. I can't like Amorim would have to leave. Even though it's not all your fault, you'd have to leave, man. You can't like that's a Mazzolini. But yeah, Alisson, Van Dijk, Konate, Diaz, McAllister, Salah, Jones, Gakpo, Robertson, Gravenberch, and Trent Alexander-Arnold, people. On the bench, Kelleher, Endo, Nunes, Chiesa, Elliott, Jota, Tsimikas, Kwanzaa, and young Conor Bradley. I forgot he was there, to be honest. For Manchester United, you have Onana, Mazzawari, De Ligt, Maguire, Martinez, Bruno Fernandes, Højlund, the Wakanda Messi, Amad Diallo himself, Ugarte, and Kobe Mainoo, who I would say in the last game I watched for Man United, the only thing I'd say Amorim got wrong was not starting Kobe Mainoo. You've got their keeper, Bayinde, Malassar, Yoro, Casemiro, Toby Collier, former Brighton lad, Ericsson, Anthony Garnacho, and Zertsky on the bench. Predictions, people, talking points. How do we think the game is going? What's good, John? I hope you're doing well and safe. Big up yourself, Kryptonite, man. Who's that in the intro clip? Arsenal should sign him. Boy, I don't know if his fitness is good, but, Partey might not play right back. I will definitely get destroyed against Aderinga, but Tavares settings, man. He's definitely better than Zini. You lot are gassing me, but nah, I'm not better than Zini. But, I mean, we can talk about Arsenal if you want. I actually feel I'm exhausted. For my Arsenal fans, transfer news video should be coming now after this. I think it's 6 or something, but there's that. Obviously, Arsenal versus Brighton yesterday, it was a draw. But for me anyways, a bit like Liverpool at the Emirates, Manchester City away from home, Brighton actually at the Emirates, obviously Brighton yesterday. It feels like a defeat, mainly because we dropped points from a winning position, really. And then you throw in not turning up at Newcastle, where not turning up at Bournemouth, where you can't do these kind of things where every game is a must-win. Every game in the Premier League is tough, fine margins and all of that jazz. And I personally think the recruitment staff, Mikel Arteta and everybody connected, they've engineered their own failures, man. Like the bench, the question marks about the left and the right hand side, the ability to cope with injuries, you know, creating chances from open play beyond just scoring a goal. I think the first half was spot on. I think Moreno and Rice watching the game again did quite well, but we didn't create enough. You have to kill teams. Obviously, the penalty is a big incident, but let's be real, we didn't control the rhythm of the Brighton game in the second half. And, you know, I think a draw was the share of the spoils, but it is what it is, man. Let's just put the League Cup in the bag, go as far as you can in the FA Cup. Small hope that there's a massive capitulation from Liverpool in the Premier League race. Even if that's the case, you can't guarantee Arsenal are going to go on a run, but there's that. Champions League's a pipe dream, but inshallah, innit? So, yeah, beyond that, it's Liverpool against Man United, man. And you know what? United fans, despite their team being 14th, and I'm pretty sure Ipswich got some points today, you lot do a lot of this. Nobody cares about your war stories anymore, man. So it is what it is. With Arsenal's transfers, I just expect disappointment. To not be disappointed. Bro, I hear that. Like, there's actually nothing more I can say. Like, it's the hope in life that kills. I think, you know, you can't keep doing the same things and expecting different results. Now, I do like the approach. I know you can't win every game 3-4-0 and whatnot, but it feels like we're Mayweather in the sense of we're definitely not undefeated like Mayweather, but we're trying to win too many football matches on points. Yeah, you could look at XG's in Brighton's favor, but typically XG, field tilt, all this stuff, like you get a goal and then it is what it is. You can't expect. That was naive. Again, in my watch along, and some of you agreed. Everybody that truly was looking at Arsenal with common sense, you could see in that game, it's not a 1-0 job. And we have that element of letting teams back in. And for me, what annoys me about Arsenal is every goal is disappointing. But when you deep it, Brighton, Aderinga, if his shooting boots were on, they could have scored a couple in the first half. But first real chance, they scored. Fair enough, it's a penalty. Fulham away, the same logic. West Ham, we scored 4 goals, then dropped off. Then they got back in it. There's definitely another game that happened in that manner. But it is what it is, man. Like, it is what it is. Again, bring your talking points. We can talk about Liverpool, Man United. We can discuss Arsenal if that's what you want. I'm just happy to be here with you lot. I'm still here, people, but I'm aware of the time. We need to obviously make sure the TV's on. Or how are we going to do our commentary? I need to get my professional commentary bag this year, man. I'm seeing too much pussy holes on too many platforms. And I'm not saying I'm better than no one, but at the very minimum, man, the levels, it's not what you know, it's who you know. The game is rigged, man. The game is rigged. I'm not looking forward to Arsenal playing at Anfield, but Anfield's looking scary. I mean, I've done a good, to be fair to the ground staff, done a very good job considering snow and all them things there, boy. I can't lie. Man United, you might get ripped today. Beyond the obvious, yeah. Trent, Salah, Gravenberch, everybody's got a fresh haircut. They're coming to kebab you lot today. Kobe Maynard, I want to see you all gone, where you're a quality player, but the game's the game. You have to get agendaed. But yeah, Man United, I'm backing you. And I'm not backing you. I'm definitely not backing no one, but 2-1 Man United. If I had to bet money, 3-4-0 Liverpool. Again, people, you can see the lineups on the graphic and all of that good stuff. Sorry, but I have to remove the screen just so we can make sure we kick off at the right time, man. I can't lie, Anfield is scary, you know. Boy, I must admit, I do think the atmosphere is a tiny bit overrated when I went to Anfield, but it's still amazing. And that I just think it's more gassed on TV. Either way, nobody wants to go to Anfield. It's up there. Who would you lot say is the most scary away games? I'd say, give or take, the only team that could say they've probably got a tougher visit than Liverpool, if any, probably Newcastle, in which, bloody hell, we've got to go there again. Let's make sure we kill the game at the Emirates. But yeah, the game's kicked off, people. Konate's won it with his head. It's probably cold up there, isn't it? I'm sure Man United players, let alone their fans, and maybe their manager wanted the game cancelled. Robertson, Andy Robertson. I think he's got a wavy chant. Diaz. It must be nice having depth in attacking options, you know, having bare attackers on the bench. I've never seen that. Free kick to Man United, anyways. What's with the Dortmund shirt? Do you know what? Yeah, big up yourself, Jay. But there's always someone. Pardon me. There's always someone, bro. It's just a t-shirt, bro. Like, it's just a shirt. Plus, didn't have to iron it. Like, it's that material. It's quick. Like, it's just in the drawer. Thought, let me put it on. Like, man, it's just Dortmund. Guys, you lot behave like I'm wearing Spurs and Chelsea and all of that stuff. Manchester United's Højlund, Kobe Maynard just about kept the ball. Bruno Fernandes with a spam ball forward. Van Dijk and Alisson between them, they've got that covered. So long ball forward by Alisson. Who's going to win that? To be fair, Liverpool, not going to lie, both teams looking like they caught cold. Kobe Maynard's on the floor at this moment in time. don't really care who wins or lose, just hoping for a good game. Liverpool have so much depth in attack, makes me wonder what we're actually thinking we could do. But boy, when you find out, allow me, been very lucky with injuries last few seasons. Bro, this is why, for me, where Arsenal's concerned, I love the club, I'd love to win the league, but there's an element of emotionally checking out, man. Because we're naive. Didn't sign a striker anyways on the best of days. But I think, you know, in hindsight, nothing to do with Kai Havertz, but Kai Havertz's form second half of last season. You can imagine Arsenal sat there and said, well, you know what, we'd like a striker, but Tuesday there's Kai Havertz. We're just assuming the last 2 years, mainly last season, was going to correlate into this. We should have sat there and said, boy, we had a clean run with injuries. Even the injuries thing, of course, we didn't have the climate that... There's a Kobe Mainoo still down, by the way. We didn't have the injury climate that we have right now, where every week someone's getting injured. Young Ethan's out now as well, allegedly. I'd imagine the press conference ahead of the Newcastle games tomorrow, Mikel Arteta, if anything, will provide some sort of clarity on what's going on there, right? But even last season, when you deep it, you still Timber ACL, cool. That is a freak kind of one. Partey was injured, Tomiyasu was injured. So you can see what happens and why you need key players. We've got a small squad. At the beginning and the end of last year, Arteta said we've got one of the smallest squads in the league. This is it's complete. It's either stupidity, incompetence, naivety, or just laziness in terms of us trying to do the same things and scared that, shocked really that the same things are happening. Hey, and obviously Mohamed Salah is the difference maker for Liverpool. Of course, they would miss him, but if Salah has an off day for whatever reason, you've got however many guys that are going to make the difference. And that's before, you know, I don't obviously Arsenal and Klopp play very different ways, but they actually want to attack consistently. Liverpool are not trying to win games on scorecards like boxing, man. It is what it is, man. Hopefully it's a good game. I want to be entertained. I would love for Man United to get slaughtered. It's looking entertaining so far. Man United on the break here. Højlund, how long before he loses it? Konate is going to clamp you. Højlund, you need to put in a performance, because all I do is see him is just throw his arms around and cry at his teammates. You're not good enough for that. Bruno Fernandes. I mean, 3 minutes in, United haven't conceded, so it's decent for them. Kobe Mainoo's gone back to Bruno. Not too many options to aim for in the box. Why was Ethan our best player yesterday? Odegaard is 6. I'm giving him a pass, but the others in attack, is Arteta really coaching them not to attack, and Ethan just hasn't been coached? I just think Ethan was our best player, man. Obviously, there's illness, there's injuries, but at the end of the day, the players are doing what Arteta is telling them, and as I said, there's so many things I like about Arteta. I like the fact that you do stifle teams. Like when we dropped points against Fulham, we was all over them in the first half, excluding the goal. Brighton the same, but we don't have a plan B. It's like we've got no invention or intention in the final third. It's a bit too scripted and a bit too opponent focused. That's what I mean. As much as I want a striker and a winger and definitely a central midfielder, because he still has not found that 8, or he's going about it another way. There's so much things that need to be arrested on the scoreline. If United can't win, I guess I won't mind an 8-0 for Liverpool, okay, man. I don't think they're going to do that. Happy, appreciate you. A man said, come on, United, 2-1, and a late slabhead winner. He's talking about Maguire. Cody Gakpo, who was linked with Man United before he actually joined Liverpool. And I'm happy that Cunha is apparently going to sign a new deal for Wolves, because it just muds the ITKs, man. That's more annoying than Arsenal. But that's another annoying thing about Arsenal. You got all these ITKs that claim to know this transfer business. Diaz is down the left-hand side for Liverpool. I mean, so far, so good for Man United. Slightly, I'm hoping I'm jinxing it. Really am. McAllister. Wow. They got 3 midfielders that can pass the ball forward. Konate, that touch was baggy, but he got away with it. I have to give credit to the ground staff, man. Like, considering all the noise we was hearing about it snowing and whatnot, obviously you can see the snow at the side of the pitch, but it's all right. You defo can't 1-0 your way to a title nowadays. For me, it's the same. Whether we win, lose, or draw, it's the same things. I promise you, look, if you lot care to go back here, go watch Aston Villa Arsenal at at their place, sorry. A lot of those things, a lot of things that we're crying about, they were there early in the season. The problem is when you win and it paves through the cracks, no one cares. When we're not scoring from set pieces, we're not consistently scoring from open play. Like, how many chances did we really create yesterday? Kobe Mainoo's retrieved it back for Liverpool. To be fair, I thought Højlund was fouled. Do you know what? It's only 5 minutes, but United are putting in a better showing than I would have expected. Ahmad, the move has died there. McAllister's won it back. Oh, Bruno, you got sent shot there. McAllister's naughty. Absolutely naughty there. Trust, I can't believe any of these guys anymore. If it's not Ornstein, then nothing. Exactly. And don't get it twisted. Even the Ornsteins and Romanos, football can change quickly. Different things happen, but these guys just chat nonsense, man. Even when they say things like, "Oh, we've agreed personal terms with the player, but the club hasn't been agreed. It hasn't agreed nothing with the club." What does that mean? Then there's nothing happening. I'm more than happy to. It's free content. I'm more than happy to make videos talking about Kudas and Cunha and this one and that one. But if you're not putting down the money, forget it. 1-0 leads are dangerous, man. Very dangerous. Mash them likes, people. Road to 70k. Fargo, one love. F1 love. Shout out DG. After the performance in recent weeks, despite the results, I think the club should be putting the bread down for Nico Williams. They can bid for him, but does he want to leave his boyhood club Bilbao mid-season? I don't know. Man said DG therapy session needed after yesterday's result. Appreciate that. And my dude, for a proper therapy session, check out the last live stream I did after this, obviously. Corner kick to Liverpool. Let's see what's going on. Trent's scary, you know. Imagine it's not even that you should be scared of Trent. It's just anytime he's got dead ball scenarios or times to pick out a pass, his peak. United on the break here. Garte's done very well. Only has Ahmad to support. Gravenbeck is pursuing him. To be fair, 7 minutes. It's a weird one because Man United across a 90-minute game of football, it's got to be split into 9 different 10-minute mini matches. So yeah, you know what? Man United is on the floor, but this is the best 7 minutes I've seen from you in a hot minute. Bearing in mind, Manchester United are 14th. I think Ipswich got some points today. They're going to have to react today. Not going to lie, Liverpool know what they need to do. And the thing is, even if Liverpool drop points today, it's not the end of the world. They got games in hand. And obviously, when you can't win them all, they've been flying. So they've given themselves a flooring. Big up you lot who genuinely thought Arsenal could win the league. And I want to be wrong. I would have rather you lot say that. I say something else. You lot say really is deluded. But it's a pipe dream, man. The club, let's be honest. I don't think this for Arteta, but I think he goes about things the wrong way. The club, they would like to win a league. They're not dying to win it. There's been complacency. You finished 2 points off City and you bring in Neto and Sterling on deadline day. But we tried. And I like Moreno, but Moreno's not a difference maker. I like Calafiori, but he's raw and he's learning. Missed out by 2 points last season. The team did not improve and has not improved across any metric. I don't care because we all know Arsenal's a delicate club. You can go find some statistics that would show some improvement. Again, big up yourself, Mikel Arteta, for what you've done, but it's just about winning major honours now to rebuild one love. There's too many vested agendas with content creators and journalists and anyone with some sort of audience where it comes to Arsenal because, you know, the negative ones, you're going to get engagement. The ones that, pardon my language, suck dick, again, because that's what it is. They don't want to lose their media access. And I don't blame, well, why for that? But I don't blame the game's the game, innit? They got bills to pay. Rey Mysterio's tried to clear the ball and his teammates have saved him. You know what? I don't think Liverpool are going to drum United in, you know. I wonder what the game plan is around United because, of course, they want to keep a clean sheet, but can you really expect to keep one against Liverpool? Mazzuari, it's done very well. You need to pick out a teammate. And I'll be real, United need to... The right thing they've done is played Harry Maguire today. Liverpool are stacked up front. When I mentioned it last season, people said we just scored 91 goals, so we don't need full. But exactly. And then when you break it down, yeah, the last 2 seasons excluding now, we've improved on the goal front. But how many did we score from corners? I'm not knocking the corners. Because on the face of it, we scored from open play, we scored from corners. There was different goal scorers. But when you break it down, in the last few years, Saka's the only one that's shown consistency. You've had Martinelli, 1 minute he's scoring, then he's not. Trossard, the same. There was too many unanswered questions specifically talking about winning the Premier League. There's not enough depth. Like, how much times are we going to stand in the rain and complain we're wet? I love Arsenal, but you upset me, man. The last 2 years, you've upset me because there's actually stuff to be positive about. And we love to shoot ourselves in the foot, but forget that, man. The lot is down this left-hand side. Dare I say, United have probably had more on the ball so far. Do you know what? To make it exciting, United scoring first would be lit. The lot. Kobe Mainoo. Best 10 minutes I've seen from these, man. Best 10 minutes I've seen from these, man. One love for the super chat, Jay. Oh, you've been missing. Appreciate that, man. Happy New Year right back at you and everyone else tuned in. Appreciate that. DG 1-0 to Manchester United. Maguire with a late corner header. It's not the most unrealistic thing. The problem is, though, if you score against Liverpool, we know the crowd starts going mad and it gets long. Callum and Moreno are to make sure we don't drop out of top 4 if an injury crisis happens, not to help us get over the line. It's not, because I agree with you. No difference makers arrived. Like Moreno, I like Moreno, but Arteta has different thoughts. Is he really threatening Thomas Partey, the Thomas Partey and Rice partnership? Probably not. Calafiori, cool, but you could argue he is the first choice left back. He's probably not. Raheem Sterling, you're not challenging Saka. You're not doing what Saka's doing on the left-hand side. You're not bringing even 50%. Kai Havertz's great, but he only did it for half a season. Yeah, we tried and whatever, but it's a results-driven business. And people always want to say, oh, who's on the market? You look at Liverpool, yeah. How many of the signings they've made have been relative household names? Cody Gakpo. I'm not even saying Arsenal should have signed him, but Cody Gakpo feels like that one there, anyone could have went for that. Diaz, anyone could have went for that. Nobody was saying sign Mohamed Salah, obviously, many years ago. Mane, when he was there, was obviously at Southampton. The only one that they've probably missed by, and the one that they spent big money on, was probably Darwin Núñez. That's surely a Garte in the book. And even that, Darwin Núñez's run between Trent, Salah, and Núñez, that led to us not winning at the Emirates. We're just naive across many aspects, man. And more of the same is going to happen. There'll be a day when I can believe Arsenal win the league, when I have answers to these questions. Until then, just winging it, really. Allison. Can't lie, man. For the neutrals, the game hasn't exactly been the most exciting. Smash the like button. Robertson has found Diaz. Diaz has given it to McAllister. McAllister's kept it going to Jones. I'd love Curtis Jones at Arsenal, you know. Even guys like Jones, man. Decent little squad players. Mohamed Salah, I don't know what he was doing. It's fallen to Trent. Trent's gone for the shot. It's blocked by Lisandro Martinez. Diaz has funded it into the crowd. To be honest with you, if I was on slot, I'd be vexed at Liverpool. That is a good chance. Knew we weren't winning it the second the deadline day window is closed. I think we all did. Chesney finally played for Barca. Shout him out. We've shot ourselves in the foot. We've dropped too many points in winnable games this season. Calafiori has been good. Why is he catching strays here? I'm not giving him strays. I like Calafiori signing. Probably the best one of all the summers. But he's a young 22-year-old man that needs to learn. I don't think, at best, we got more players indirectly that Arteta trusts. I don't think we up the levels. And again, transfers are one thing. I don't think Arteta has done enough in terms of on the training ground. We're still talking about low blocks and all of this. We're a bit of an open book. We could still be in the same position that we are now, but if we did what we needed to do in the summer and we was happy, we would say, you know what, fair enough. I don't doubt Arteta wants to win the league, but he's going about in a mad way. You still haven't even addressed the left eight, whether it's Moreno, Rice there, Havertz when he had an opportunity is dead. McAllister. Liverpool, you don't need McAllister. Drop him to us, man. God, beyond the obvious, there's a couple Liverpool players I'll take. Gravenberch. Oh, it's Cody Gakpo offside. I don't know. Big chances whistled wide. Liverpool have finally woken up. Some Liverpool January signings. Van Dijk, Diaz, Cody Gakpo, Suarez, Coutinho. January window, not impossible. Everyone has a price if you're willing, which is true. And we didn't get these players, but obviously we tried to get Caicedo. We tried to get Vlahovic. We tried to get Modric. Things can be done. I'm not even drawing out Raheem Sterling. But if you're honest, when we signed him, and I think it's sad on Sterling because, you know, you got your ex-director coming out and saying we didn't plan to do that, which, fair enough, things don't always go to plan. That's not a good precedent. Listen, Raheem Sterling's a Gaza man, we'll always support him, but you're lying to yourself if you thought it was going to be lit. You're hoping that, oh yeah, he used to work with Arteta at City. Arteta can get a tune out of these damaged goods. It was a myth. Non-corner numbers aren't terrible, to be honest. We had 6 teams above us in total goals without them, but it's not really challenging numbers. The last sentence is all that matters then. And that shows that there's improvement. The last 2 years, excluding this year, there's been improvement. But when you break it down, excluding this year, the last 2 years prior, you've seen Saka get good numbers. You've seen Martinelli do it 1 year and then not the other. You've seen Trossard do it and then not the other. Kai Havertz big him up second half of the season. So when you actually analyze things, it's not as good as it makes out. And the last sentence, like you said there, it's not bad. But that's not good enough to win a league. You haven't got a player that's going to get you 20 league goals up front. You don't have someone that's going to do 50% of what Bukayo Saka is going to do. If there's anything and any real belief in certain players, it's probably our defensive aspects. And defensively, as a whole team, we've dropped off a cliff. Mo Salah's ball, big save by Onana. That was a serious ball that cut Man United's defense open from Salah. And I thought it was going to have and do you know what? Shout out Konate for the initial ball as well. I genuinely thought McAllister scored a great volley. It's a big save by Onana. I might have been gassing it because watching it again, it's probably not as good as I was making out. Onana probably didn't know too much about that, but always there to draw out Onana when he makes mistakes. Got to give him credit. Liverpool have started to wake up. I feel the first 9 or so minutes, United were a bit better. Liverpool starting to warm up. Corner kick. You know, United fans love to talk about corners. Imagine they concede from one. Trent Alexander-Arnold, it's not his best one. You know you've done poor from a corner when Onana's collected it. Mazzolini. The style of play is regressing, unfortunately, DG. If it was free-flowing and the opposition goalkeeper was producing save after save, then you could say unlucky. However, that's not the case, which I agree with. We rarely really put teams under pressure like Brighton. Go and listen to the Brighton manager. He was like, we should have got more. At minimum, people, whether we win, lose, or draw, people should be leaving games like, oh, you know what, bloody hell, man. Arsenal, we got fortunate there. Teams want more. We need killers. We need to adopt that killer mentality as the existing players, and we need killers. You've got to kill teams. I've been wrong plenty of times, but anyone that was part of that watch along, I told you, look, 1-0 is not good enough yesterday. You could see where the game is going. Is what is, man. Said, hey, Uncle DG, cut that out, man. No one remember Naby Keita, hey, original fraud. I don't encourage violence, but if anyone sees a ref who worked an Arsenal match, you know what to do. Hey, chill. Who would be a good, realistic addition this January? I like the idea of Cunha, but reports are he's signing a new deal for Wolves. Honestly, I don't have a clue, man. I wouldn't mind Cherky over Leon. That's a pipe dream. McAllister just not make someone from Man United, and he set it on his way. Salah can't keep it. Salah, my FPL points. I don't think it's realistic, and he's young. Matthias Tell, Bayern Munich, man, you're not getting no game time over there. That would have been a great goal indeed. Man, you might have a surprise in store. As I said, 9-10 minute mini matches. They drew the first mini match 0-0, 3 minutes until the 20 mark. It's probably I'm going to keep saying it, of course. It's the best 17 minutes I've seen from Man United in a while. I don't know why that is. Surely games like this, obviously they're decided from a tactical point of view. But surely, based on where United are at, where they face themselves now, and the fact that they've got Liverpool, and obviously Liverpool and United are competing for two very different things, surely it just comes down to basic pride for these players in a game of this magnitude, especially for the United fans who have made the travel because of the team's form. And obviously, I'd imagine travel and local transport is extremely disruptive, obviously because of the snow. It's mad because I can't see no snow outside my house. It was snowing yesterday, though. I don't want snow. Any grown adult that wants snow, I don't know. I'm looking at you funny, man. It's for the school kids. I used to love snow day in primary school and secondary school, 100%. But it's an inconvenience. And worse than actual snow is the aftermath when it's all icy on the floor and whatnot. Boy, you can bust yourself if you're not careful. We have no individual quality. No one will take the game into their hands and kill a game. I do think a bit of that is because Arteta don't promote that, if I'm honest with you. And I think you're right in that if it's not Saka, we just ain't got that. That's what I mean when I say we need some players don't get twisted. Over a 38-game period, things go wrong, you know. I'd love to interview Arne Slot. There must be games for Liverpool, despite what they're doing, where he said, you know what, my players, Salah done this, he got me out of it. There must have. There's been a couple of games this season. Like you look at the Ipswich game early in the season, you look at the Fulham one, slyly Arsenal at the Emirates. There's been a couple. We don't have that. We don't have men that are going to turn defeats into draws into victories. There's so many layers, and that's what annoys me when people just take the hard stance, cut the track. Man United could be in here if the lot can deliver. Ahmad, oh my, that's why he's not known for headers. 50p head, lad. I hope he was offside, but United have still got it. Mazawari, fullback Union is blocked by Robertson. It's here with Kobe Mainoo. Use your left peg, walk on for you. Corner kick. You've got to take your chances. I'm not sure what's happened to Ahmad in the aftermath, but he's on the floor. Big chance for Manchester United. It's a great ball from Bruno. It's a great run through the lot. Ahmad's busting a gut to get in the box. It's not the best of balls, but it's one way he could have done a lot better. Triangle head settings, man. Has he hurt himself because of the header? To be fair, it might be snowing. What happened to him? I don't know what happened to him. If he's hurt his head or his back, I don't know what happened to him. But yeah, Ahmad's a quality player. He's never going to be known for his headers, isn't it? All right, that's the ex-Arsenal, Donny. It's pee in buckets now. To be fair, I understand. I'm not unheaded either. If United don't concede the first, Liverpool have to put another gear second half. And that's the thing about playing at Anfield. You know, Arne Slot's going to get restless. The players are going to get restless on themselves. We all know about the Anfield roar and all of that kind of stuff. Can get long, but so far, so good. I'm pretty sure people would have thought 20 minutes in against United, they would at least have conceded 2. Yeah, he's not known for headering, man. I think we're probably one of the slowest counter-attacking teams in the league. We do this recycle BS. And again, I can't lie. I'm not an unpopular opinion. I like that. The left, the right, working it slowly. The problem is there's no plan B and we don't go up the gears. I don't think we're the slowest counter-attacking team. I just think, Trossard's been rubbish this season. Let's be brutally honest. You did do your thing against Aston Villa, but you've been rubbish. Martinelli's decision-making is pony. Kai Havertz has done his thing, but he ultimately is a limited player. No disrespect to Kai, because I think we've got you. I think you've excelled in expectations. Oh, I think United are lucky to get a free kick there from. Is this Michael Oliver? Trent's letting him have a piece of his mind. I'd love KK too, but Napoli are flying and Osman is out the door. Osman's actually been linked with Manchester United. Saka and Martinelli's defensive contributions are second to none. When is it time for both to have less defensive responsibilities and only thrive on the attack? Salah does nothing defensively. When Mikel Arteta wants to change up the pattern, we probably had no interest in Cunha, just agent putting our name out to get a new deal like usual. Probably not. But then you had all these ITKs that claim they know everything. United could be in here. Not a great bit of defending from Deluded. It's just it's offside anyways. Great bit of defending from Deluded. It's just in the wrong box. Maguire's header came off his fellow centre-half. It's better from United, to be brutally honest. This was a good little free kick routine. Could Deluded have held his run? I don't know. Our corner count now in away games is so low, never on average over 5 anymore. We become defensive 1-0. Boy, Deluded. Hands all over. How is he? Surely that's a yellow card. Silly yellow card. Holding him like it's carnival, like hands all over Salah. What's all that about? Did he need to do that? I get it. But do you really want to be on a yellow card 22 minutes into the game away at Anfield against Mohamed Salah? I don't know if that's the smartest thing, but you're going to have to hold that and do something. Silly. Yeah, always rumours around Arsenal. We push up the transfer fees. Why does United want to try it now? It really feels like Wenger days hoping Wigan beat Chelsea or even my DG. Would you take Chris Wood? Pause. At this point, yeah. I think it big up Social Jones. I think it was his comment yesterday. I'm definitely not on signing. Oh gosh, I'm mashing up my stuff. I'm not on signing Koulibaly, but my desperation settings. You know what? Just get it done. Bruno Fernandes, at the second time of asking, finds Højlund. Højlund running into blind alleys. Or to be fair, he's done well there. To be fair, he's done well. Kanate's pull out for a corner. So it's definitely a more even game than people would have thought, myself included. Once again, though, as us Arsenal fans, as we learnt last night, it's a 90-minute game, man. It's a 90-minute game, man. Boy. For us neutrals, it's probably best United score, actually. Because then you see this Anfield roar and all of that stuff. Bruno Fernandes to take this corner. I big up Anders if you're in the chat, man. I just see it at me on 12. Appreciate that. Bruno Fernandes, that's a good delivery. It's about to be 1-0, ain't it? No, it's not. I can't see the ball. It's not been cleared. Bruno Fernandes. Brother. Man. Come on, brother. He's tried to do a Rabona cross. Come on, bro. Yeah, big Anfield. You doing nonsense. Pardon me. Gravenbeck. Would have been like, look at their midfield. Like, guys that's just on passing the ball. McAllister. Must be nice. Lookman or Semenyo in the left wing is needed. They can be part of the squad, more so Semenyo. But like, even Lookman, I rate Lookman heavy. But in our hearts, do we really think these men are difference makers? I'm not getting at Lookman. I think he's come a long way. But what I would say is there's got to be a correlation. I'm telling you, the Serie A is spooky. Better players that are rubbish, go over there and start bagging. Players that look past it in terms of age, go over there and start bagging. I'm not saying Lookman can't do anything, but Lookman was hardly pulling up any trees in the Premier League or anything. And I do think he's found his feet. He's done his thing against Real Madrid. It's not even isolated to Lookman, but you got Lookman, Arnautovic went over there. Zertsky was doing his thing over there. Højlund was doing all right. It's spooky. You might, I don't know what the level of defending over there is. Kobe Maino's done well. Surely he's fouled. Held off Curtis Jones very well. Højlund falling over his own feet. This guy. I like Højlund, but he's incredibly frustrating. Trent Alexander-Arnold finds Mohamed Salah. Where's the Liverpool reinforcements? A sea of white shirts. Salah delivers. Probably went for the overcomplicated pass. Bruno Fernandes. That's a good ball from him. Can set Mazzuari on his way. Don't lose it, lad. Hey, not Meg Diaz. Fullback Union. Comfortable. Nah, Lookman's cold, man. I'm not saying it with Lookman. I'm just saying you look at half of. I'm telling you, look at half of these attackers. They go over there. This is very spooky, very spooky. I do think Lookman has had, like, I just think Lookman's in his prime now. I think he's had some good moments in his career, bad moments. He's just doing his thing. But yeah, Liverpool have had 4 shots, 1 on target. Man United have had 2 shots, none on target. But it's still 0-0. Obviously, you can't win them all. A draw is not terrible for Liverpool. But a draw is probably more favourable for Man United. Van Dijk's just dashed Højlund like a little toy. Kanata's done the same to Bruno. Imagine having to play against Kanata and these, man. Deluded, it's less about levels and more about how players adapt or not to a different country and culture. England is not the best of countries to adapt. 100%. Some guys don't bang. Di Maria's family didn't settle. But ultimately, it is levels, ultimately. But you are right. There's a lot of external factors. Some man just is too cold. Their wives ain't got no friends in England. These are reality. Go and ask professional footballers. These are things that I've been told. Like, a lot of people are not. A lot of people are. Some footballers are actually happy. They want to leave because their wife hasn't got friends and the kids aren't settling in school. But 9 times out of 10, it is more of the lack of ability or the lack of quality or whatever than those external factors. I don't think Lookman or Cunha improves us, even if we sign one of them. Yeah, but we start to have a better squad, man. A bit like Liverpool. I don't know if at any point, maybe obviously, Alisson, but to be fair, Alisson and Van Dijk, I would say. I don't think any of their signings at the time of making those signings, people have been like, yeah, we've improved. I'm not saying they weren't excited about Mane, but you grab a Mane, and the dynamics have changed now, but you get a Mane, a Ronaldo, a Salah, who, was a Chelsea reject and all that stuff, they say. You get all of these guys individually, and then you mesh them together, marry them together. Suddenly you got a good squad. For me, I don't care. Listen, who wouldn't want Cunha, Kudus, is that these household names, these £100 million signings? We all like shiny new toys, but I don't necessarily care if you're going to spend that or get them on the cheap. I just want the right players. I don't feel we have enough difference makers. I don't feel we have enough specialists in the 8. I do think Mikel Arteta is taking players that are squad players and trying to make them regulars. I do think there's too much of this, and I know this is what the modern day requires, but there's too many players that can do a bit of everything, but they're not specialists in the primary role of what that position's about, which is why I think, beyond the obvious, we've invented our own problems. Then you throw in the referee shakes, Curtis Jones, Trent Alexander-Arnold, Salah, you're offside. That's a smart foul from Højlund. Smart buys, that's a good way of putting it. Diblin's, signed that Diblin guy from Southampton, but even that, he's a young boy. 3 DMs. Do you know what it is? Exactly. Do you know what it is? I won't lie. The first half, I was cool with the midfield. I actually think it worked with Rice on the right, Moreno on the left. Second half, and again, if you're looking at Declan Rice, Odegaard was ill, he had the shocker, but if you're looking at Declan Rice and Moreno to break lines consistently, you're in trouble. Oh, that's a great turn by Grab. All right, grab him, Birch. You never scored. He sent Kobe Mainoo with a shoulder to the shop and he fired wide. Man United are holding it up, but as I said, be careful. You look at these Liverpool players, the majority of them got fresh haircuts. Their barber must have made a killing, man. These barbers are making killings off these footballers. Probably 100, 200 quid plus a tip. Buying Neto is the least of my problems, but it's only Arsenal that would buy somebody like Neto that's only eligible to play in the Premier League Champions, in which that's Ryers. And he obviously can't play in the League Cup, which admittedly, I wouldn't play him in the League Cup ahead of Raya, because I think the League Cup is a realistic chance of bringing something. Robertson did his thing, but that's what scouting does. I do think we've made some good signings in terms of this progression we're trying to go on. But for me, now that it's become about title challenges, we ain't signed no one that moves the needle. Fair enough, Declan Rice, cool. We ain't signed no one that moved the needle. Gabriel Magalhaes, good signing. Partey, injuries aside, good signing. Tomiyasu, the same, good signing. Jesus and Zinchenko, not what they used to be, but at the time of signing for us, good signing. Martin Wondergaard, good signing. Who else is there? I would say Trossard's a good signing. I think Trossard's a good signing. I don't think he's a difference maker per se, but a good signing. But then there's too many unanswered questions. That's why last summer was a sideward step, man. How would a team that has no striker? How would a team that has no striker sign a striker doesn't get improved? Sure, they got Gyökeres, Haaland, Vinicius, but they are something we simply don't have. Martinelli rotation option, squad player until you pattern up, man. Credit to United, it's not 5-0 yet. DG, what do you see for the future of Arsenal? Do you really think it's bright or not with the ownership and not winning trophies? I mean, under the Cronkies, I can't really say that I'm ever gonna think we're gonna dominate the Premier League, but I do think in the last 3 years, I can't really blame them for not signing it for us not winning the league. I think it's mainly this season and last season. I think it's mainly on Arteta, really, if I'm honest with you. It's more of the same. Liverpool are ruthlessly consistent and they've been for years. True. Liverpool has levels though, man. You can't keep this up for long, which is true. And that's the thing. Liverpool have a stronger bench as well. You look at half the players that they're drawing for. I don't think Szoboszlai's on the bench. I'm having Curtis Jones, man. I remember he was linked in the summer. Ultimately, I'll never know the truth of those rumours, but Curtis Jones is perfect for us. I'm having Gravenberch. You know what? I'm having all of them. Forget Salah and all these guys. I'm having all them midfielders. Mohamed Salah speaking the devil. If you're Liverpool and Trent, you lot just got to get the lot sent off, man. Yellow card can get techie. Curtis Jones. Good job by United so far. Need to get the ball into the box. Wow. True, Rice and Palmer. Palmer would have been lit for us. Corner kick to Liverpool. Salah is a cheat code. All we need. He is a cheat code. The Aubameyang saga for Arteta was pretty significant. He doesn't seem to want to work with that type of player. Does that mean we won't sign tip-top ballers? Yes and no. I do think, obviously, I know for a fact, but I'm not going to say anything. One day, everything will come out with the Aubameyang stuff. What I would say is there's three sides to every story. There's Aubameyang's, there's Mikel Arteta's, and there's the truth, regardless of whatever narrative is painted in the all or nothing, which is obviously going to paint the club in the great way, right? At the time, Arteta's obviously, he's got to draw a line under it. And to be fair to Arteta, do we really sit here and think that's the first time Aubameyang's done it once and then effed up, whether I think he's harsh or not? Because if you remember the all or nothing, Richard Garlick and Edu, they actually don't want to rip up the contract. It's Arteta that wants to do that. So Arteta clearly gets his way. I do think he needed to tone the line. Like, obviously, if you let senior players take the piss, then I'm not saying they would, but the Sakas, the Nketiahs, they might do the same. But I must admit, like, obviously, typically, them kind of star players, or historically, I'm not saying they're not humble, but half of these star guys, they do have an ego. They can be difficult to work with. And that's something we're going to have to wait and see. Liverpool are attacking. Oh, Gravenberch is giving it away. I think Liverpool have been quite wasteful in the final third by their own standards. And for United, the counter-attack's been on. There's not too many forward bodies. Bruno Fernandes, I don't know what you was trying there. I don't know what you was doing. Van Dijk, that's sloppy from Van Dijk. Deluded taking no prisoners. What a tackle that was. Mazouari tries to clip it over the top. Is that going to find Højlund? It's a good ball, really. I did. Yo, these are a joke, man. I can't lie. You're a joke, man. You're a joke, man. The wickedest thing is there's a player in Højlund of a decent standard, but like maybe you need to change your boots. He's falling over. And that's a great tackle by Harry Maguire. They're trying to clap these attackers. DG, I'm starting to think Odegaard doesn't get enough sleep at night because of his newborn baby. It's true, but then even that, like, we're looking at one man to be the chief creator. Like, Trent's obviously the poster boy of creativity, despite the fact he's playing right back. But McAllister can do his thing. Gravenberch can do his thing. Even the goal scorers can do his thing. If Odegaard and Saka aren't creating, who's really doing that for us? Really? Yesterday, we actually saw Moreno, Rice, and obviously Ethan score, but Sir Madness, man. Let's just finish as high as we can in the table, try to bring a domestic cup, and then start the whole optimism stuff again next season, man. More of the same, man. Liverpool went through the school of hard knocks of playing attacking football and having people bite back when they were exposed. Arteta ran from that school, got spooked, went overly defensive. Do you know what? I think he was a bit scarred of that 2022-23 campaign, and I think he went the other way. I do think where you look at the 2022-3 season, I think because of the attacking football, I think a lot of our fans look at that year with a lot of rose tints. Where if you remember, there was a lot of games we'd be rubbish in the first half, pack the team in the second, or we would be blisteringly amazing in the first half, and then it's backs against the wall. And I think that kind of scarred him, really. And I don't mind the defensive outlook, but I just think we've gone the other way. And I think no matter how much, I love the fact that Arteta thinks about the opposition, does all of that. But no matter how much you do that galaxy brain stuff, you still got to do your own thing. And I just don't think there's enough freedom in an attacking sense. Now, granted, I'd still want a wing, I still want a striker. And I think the players are just not, certain men are just not good enough. But creating chances, on the face of it, where you've got Martin Odegaard, Gabriel Jesus, Gabriel Martinelli, Leandro Trossard, Kai Havertz, it shouldn't be this mad. And I actually think we've fallen off a cliff defensively as well. That goes for the whole team because we don't press from the front in the same vein. We don't stop the balls where we're in the midfield like we used to. So we regressed there. Clearly regressed in the attacking sense. Football's won and lost in both ends. And it's played in the midfield, and we've got plenty of question marks about our midfield. Big up you if you're surprised. Big up to you lot. Mohamed Salah on this right-hand side. Finds Gravenbeck. What's he going to do with this now? Robertson. What's going on here? One sec. There we go. To be fair, Man United have got numbers. Oh, McAllister, you're going to volley that? Doesn't matter. Mazawari's equal to it. Arteta, man, run the attacking football, outscore the league. Did you remember the black cat? I hope that cat's all right. I heard no cat noises since yesterday. Would we ever sign a player that tells Arteta to shut up like Kevin De Bruyne did to Pep? I don't see that ever happening. I don't like that. You know, Kevin De Bruyne needs to pattern up. Probably not. And to be fair, if somebody does that, Arteta punch him up, man. It's a soft free kick in United's favour, I reckon. Aubameyang's different, man. Arteta ain't likable. He's the one that has the big ego. That's harsh. That's harsh. Oh, yeah, I have a funny feeling about the game. If it's not Odegaard or Saka creating, then it's probably Ben White if he's fit, or Ethan now, Jorginho if he's in form with a long pass, or Zinchenko if he's allowed to touch grass. But no Partey in DM to protect them either. But we were atrociously defensive when he came in. I don't mind. Listen, I am happy to be decent defensively. I can't lie. I remember, we all know how shit we were defensively. We all know. We all saw it. We forget the ability of these players. Don't forget that. We were rubbish. So I don't mind it. For me, it's a bit weird because it feels like, and I'm just a naive football fan with Arteta, but it feels like you've done all the hard things, you know, surely, obviously the hardest thing to do in football is scoring goals, but surely being a more defensively sound team over a 38-game period is harder to achieve than attacking. It's like you've done all the hard things. Now it's just about a bit more quality in the final third than we're acting. Like even the reluctance to sign attacking players, and when you have signed attacking players, not been too much bang for a buck, really. I remember when Laka and Cedric had words to say to each other. Look how that turned out. But I think we are overthinking it. The big issue is Arsenal do not have enough match winners. Yesterday, we relied on a 17-year-old, sign some proper forwards, and we win. Goals win games, could get away with it, but I think we need for me, in my heart, I think we need about 2 to 4 real quality players. Mainly 2. I think you need a quality midfielder. I think you need a quality striker. I think you need a quality left winger. And the guys that are here already, I'm not saying to sell them. You lot can be part of the squad, but I think we need 2 to 3 players that, if everybody's fit, genuinely challenge whatever our strongest starting 11 in you lot's head is now. People that are genuinely causing trouble to that. Poor from Robertson. 0-0. What if it comes to the end of the season, Raya has made the most forward passes in the squad? Let's hope that's not the case, man. Maguire's not dead. Why can't we play like 03-04 Arsenal? We don't have Arsene Wenger, mate. Højlund in a foot race with Van Dijk. Surely Van Dijk's fouled in there. Is it Liverpool foul? Bloody hell, Van Dijk. I know Van Dijk's quick, but maybe because he's tall, he don't look that quick when he's running. But damn, covered that ground quickly. I don't get why we can't put Zinchenko in attacking mid if Odegaard isn't fit. I don't think he trusts Zinchenko off the ball, which is a big part of what Mikel Arteta wants. Of course, passing, he can do all of that. I don't think he trusts him. And to be fair, there's got to be a reason, not only Arteta, but Pep weren't exactly playing Zinchenko in midfield. Thought Kobe Mainoo was fouled there. I'm not sure where the advantage is for Man United. Referee said play on Kobe Mainoo. Pardon me, Ogate swings it into the box. Oh, that was a horrible cross. Deluded keeps it alive, though. Canate sends it on its way. Lisandro Martinez, Rey Mysterio. Is he going to live a movie? Lisandro Martinez doing things he shouldn't be paid for, and he's fouled his man. This guy's crap, man. What's the score you thinking this game is going to finish at? Honestly, I said 2-1 United at the beginning, but unless this game opens up, I can't see 3 goals. 1-1. I changed. No, I'm sticking with what I said. If I had to bet money, I would have went 3-4-0 Liverpool. And United could be in here. Bruno Fernandes, composure, lad, dead. You got to take these chances. And even that, why are you moaning? That was a shoot. Do you know I hate people like Bruno? I'm not backing Højlund, but you know when people do crap passes and they start screaming, "Where's my options?" No, it was shit. Pardon the French. That was dead. Dead. And to be fair to him, I hear it because Højlund should be darting to the near post. United have done well. Best 40 minutes. I've seen them play in a minute. Deluded, is he going to throw it long? Okay, let's see what this is. Should be sad, should be peed off, but it always feels like with our players or the language around our players and fans, it's not that we shouldn't go again, but it's always tomorrow. Like it's always we'll go again. We have to keep working. Like it feels like you just I just feel there's not a lot of honesty with Arsenal fans. I just feel there's a lot of battle lines drawn. I just think there's little balance. It's exhausting talking about Arsenal. I'll be real. Curtis Jones has lost the ball. To be fair, it's the best I've seen Agate play in a minute. Good little bit of play from him. Deluded, Bruno, Deluded gives it back to Agate. Kobe Mainoo. United just need better attacking quality. Ooh, they're trying to write off Kobe Mainoo, isn't it? Tough tackle there. I got that. It's so hard to predict this game even now after watching 40 minutes. Højlund has forced a save from Alisson. Trent has blocked it. You know what? Liverpool have had to absorb some pressure. They've been captaining their own half. And United is wave after wave. Slowly drifting, if you know the song you do. Deluded, he thought he was DG. He was going for the shot. He didn't bang. McAllister nutmegging man for no reason. He's found Diaz. Diaz helps it on its way to Salah. Salah, you better score because I've seen you savage Arsenal on the counter-attack like this. Mohamed Salah. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. You ain't going to get the 300, 400k a week new deal if you're finishing like that. To be fair, United have had chances. Not necessarily clear-cut chances, but opportunities they could have, should have, and if they had their time again, I guess would have. Højlund's got to do better. He's rubbish, man. He's too raw, man. They need Gyökeres or Ivan Toney, so you're too raw, man. You need a year on loan somewhere. You're too raw. Why for that? Put your tongue back in your mouth. Bad man, don't do that. But they in the settings. Moving that one, Uckers. Going crazy. I feel sorry for you lot because you're not going to have to listen to Gary Neville gassing this at half-time. It's been good from United, but Gary Neville is going to gas this performance. DJ, how much do you think Ahmad's worth? About 50. But our players, like, it's what you can hustle. His contract's running out. You'd imagine I reckon he's probably signed a new deal where he's just a signature away. I still think Xerxes is all right. But as I said, Xerxes not a goal scorer. He's just someone to have in the squad. That's where United shot themselves. For me, says he's a 9.5. Terrible. And no, Arsenal defo don't need Xerxes. So I wanted Sesko. I would have had Xerxes. I still maintain that. But you would have just added to the shitness. Ooh, Bruno. And then he's lost it. Xabi would win us a trophy. I mean, he's won stuff. So why not? Seems like Liverpool are purposely holding back, smash United in the second half when they're knackered. I hear that, but how feasible is that? Really? The teams really want to hold back? Arteta has changed from 2 years now, going big players instead of runners. You can do the NBA thing, but at the end of the day, we need ballers, man. Got a bunch of brutes. And I don't think it's like we're asking Declan Rice to break lines on a consistent basis. You're asking Moreno to break lines. You're asking Odegaard to win duels on a consistent basis. Of course, there's elements of players having to do this, but let's just get back to the essence, man. Ooh, Cody Gakpo. Good sliding tackle by Mainoo. Both couple of times, both players have been quite sloppy on the ball. That's definitely a foul, Mainoo. I don't know why you're throwing your arms up. Let's not fool ourselves. Xavi, Alonso, and Ancelotti's contracts in at the same time. We have British pound guys. Kike says, get boys. Isaac should be getting both of them. We're not getting them. I didn't say I still want Xerxes. I maintain what I said in the summer, Chopper, man. I don't know why you're trying to buzz me. And now that deep, I never even specifically said I was Xerxes. I said he's all right. I didn't be against it. But he don't believe in himself, man. You know, he don't look built for the Corbin Blue. Don't look built for the Premier League. There's 2 minutes of added on time. Trent. Oh, you'd be disappointed if there's been if you wanted goals. Unless Salah and Luis Diaz, dribbling, running into blind alleys, Gravenberch, blocked off, playground footy-esque, small shouts for a pen. Watch us sign another left back. Liverpool look nervous. Our board pretend that they're poor boys or something. They're not poor. Because when they spend the bag, they spend it on questionable things. It is what it is, man. So I've kind of emotionally checked out, man. There'll be a day, I hope, where I can believe Arsenal are going to win serious things. Until then, let's just try our hardest, man. Best team in 2024, though. Great stuff. That Liverpool midfield is getting... So I wouldn't complain about how I wouldn't either. That Liverpool midfield is getting outrun for some weird reason. United have done well. Couldn't tell you what they're doing from a tactical point, but they're doing all right. Canate, that's a serious head. I think Maino's done well. The lot's giving it away. McAllister. Poor there. Bruno Fernandes has Mazzuari to his right. Takes forever to pass it to him, but eventually does. But where's the forward options? He's got Ahmad to his right. That's a dead run from Ahmad as well, if I'm honest with you. Something's in the water. Bro, just signing to ensure that the target is hit. Appreciate you. DG, look up the combined net worth of Kroenke and Walton families and then ask yourself why our owners don't spend more. They don't care about it like that. Don't care about Arsenal like that. They ain't put them own money in. They've seen the valuation double. Let's be honest, in this day and age, where the living costs are going up and everything like that, it's half time. Football, I know they say you don't make money in football, but football's got to be one of the best businesses because we all see job prospects are down. Inflation is killing everyone. There's nothing economically in a lot of countries like this country, to be happy about or excited about. People are still going to go and watch their team. They're still going to get season tickets. Arsenal's probably the best thing to own. Every week, new merchandise. Fans are going to the games. You know, so probably some of the most expensive stuff. We're back in the Champions League. They don't care about it like that, man. I think Josh Kroenke cares a lot more than his dad Stan, but they don't care about it like that. You look at what they've done elsewhere. They don't care about it. They don't care about ball like this. I can hear my boy shouting next door. Hopefully he starts crying. Bro, gate price, I remember being 15 quid. And for me, I know we've been at the Emirates a while now. It still doesn't feel like home to me. I don't think it'll feel like home until we win the Prem. So, yeah. You're moving mad. You're moving mad. Bring Jota, Liverpool score. The only time they spend money is when it looks like the club's valuation will drop. But second half has red card written all over it. I'm here for this. You're moving mad. In case you don't want to look it up, their net worth is a combined 440 billion. Big them up. I knew they were money men. But what does that do for us, bro? Like, you think I ain't done all of this already? Ask myself, why don't the Kroenkes invest? Why don't this and like, bro, I've checked out from all of that, bro. Like, when people, I'm not trying to sound defeative and say we haven't got an opinion, but when fans come out here, lad, I haven't got no special. When fans come out here and say, oh, let's protest and this and that, I respect it. I respect it. But what's it going to change? These men have survived all them years of Kroenke out, the Super Leagues and whatnot. And think about it logically. If you were Stan Kroenke and you just happen to be at the Emirates in your little office and you look down and you see fans not rioting, but complaining and whatnot, you're just going to close your curtains. They're going to scream, shout, shake all about. They're going to be watching the team at the weekend. Some of them are going to be at the very stadium. The only time these men make a decision, and I'm not even saying to sack Arteta, the only time these men make decisions is when there's no bums on seats anymore. That's why Emre left. Because even when Emre got sacked, remember, fans were still, let's keep him, let's not. The minute that Europa League game was there and you looked around, no one was there, safe. We're losing money. That's the only time they've shown some willingness. When we're not in the Champions League, they act. Now we're about to, assuming we stay in the top four for this season, for next year, that'll be 3 years back in the Champions League. There has to be a correlation. The minute we get back in there, we're just levels. This is why I exclude Arteta from that. I think you want to win leagues and do things. It's more how you're going about it. It is what it is, man. Like somebody said, where's that comment from Boygon? Yeah, man. Josh seems to care, but I don't know why it's not coming up. But it's not his piece. It's daddy's piece. No matter what he does. Which is why people need to shut up with this, be excited and we're hungry, we want more, and then some fans will say ifs and buts. There are some Arsenal fans that act like we've had so much bad luck in this world. Because, again, it's not the same, but people crying, including myself, crying about that Saliba penalty. Could you reckon it was harsh on Fabianski when he boxed someone in his face? And if we know the refs are crap, I'm not saying this right, but we have to get into a scenario where we're actually controlling the controllables that we can. which is scoring some blood clot goals. Look at this guy, man. Brother, you used to support Arsenal. You used to come training when we used to play for Everton All-Stars in a full Arsenal kit. Then you went to go and support City, that plastic club. Allow it. You've been waiting weeks and months for City to win for you to say this. Like, man, you're chatting bare nonsense, man. Shut the fuck up, man. We didn't cry about the refs. We don't care about the refs. Don't worry, because when you lot come to the Emirates, you know we're smoking City. We're smoking them. Watch, we're going to slap Pep the bald head as well. Bernardo Silva's going to get beaten up in the tunnel, man. Shut the hell up, Mr. Marcel, you twat. Sorry, people. You lot don't see it, but, you know, my friend's just terrorizing me. That's what annoys me with some fans as well, yeah. The way, man, I'm not even Arsenal fans. People are moving like Arsenal lost yesterday, and there's been a couple of times trolling the hell out of me on Snapchat. Arteta came out and said we don't need a striker. Why would anyone get? To be fair, mind games. But this is why I am not trying to catch anyone out. But when people come out and say we got to maximize every window, we've got the smallest squad and show no willingness to address that. Can you really be surprised the same things keep happening and happening? Arsenal should sign Delap in the summer. He's quality, but is he ready to do this thing right now? Or is it one within a few years? I didn't even know Agate had tech like that. Slippery surface out there. Watch my face. Hey, Rice Beans, I would love to see a red. Do you think we're going / should go for Gyökeres? I think we should consider it. I personally don't think Arsenal is high on signing Gyökeres as the tabloids make you believe. I think they've scouted him. I think they like him, but I don't think they would want to move for him. I don't know why. That's just what I think, man. Madrid should be looking for another right back and Trent must be the backup. Surely they can't believe in him. He always flops in big pressure moments. That's harsh. Yeah, that North London Forever song is cringy, man. Like, don't get twisted. I like it, but like, it hardly strikes any flipping feel. Like, well, you come to them like, North London Forever. That's what I mean. Like, somewhat like Arsenal's a weird bunch. We got some soft fans like do the woe is me thing. Like, we just got a weird bunch of fans, man. There's no balance. You've got the lager louts, you've got the soft youths. Respect, big up Fulham, but there's a section of Arsenal fans that move like Fulham fans. There's people that are weird. They fancy Arteta, fancy Calafiori, do these things. Like, we're weird, man. That song's so cringy. I can't wait till it stops. Arsenal probably ain't going to invite me back now. It's so cringy like that. No London forever. Don't get twisted. When you're burst and you're at the stadium, it's lit, but it shouldn't be an everyday thing, man. Like, fuck, you know, could you imagine Tony Adams and Patrick Vieira and all them man there? Like, bro, man, I'm not scared of that. We need battle-hardened players like Costa, and we can't even say Arteta don't want players like that because he's willing to give Xhaka the longest leash. I just think we need better players, bro. Slot hype. Is this our champions this year? Probably. Bye. That's not the answer, bro. Man, don't blame the tools. Blame the owner of the tools. Blame both. Because you are right. You can't blame the tools. Sometimes the tools might not be good enough, but it's how man are using it. And Arteta's had peas, bro. Do I think Arteta is getting the max out of everybody? No. But I'll be lying to you if I'm genuinely getting there. Like, you need a striker, you need a winger. Number 8 tomorrow, get that done, man. Fans are always going to be fickle, bro, because there's some of you, and I've definitely been fickle at times. I'm not perfect, but there's some of you saying we don't sign a striker because we got Kai Havertz. Where is Kai Havertz going to play? Now you're all balling for one, crying for one, dying for one. Don't sign David Raya. We've got Aaron Ramsdale. It's fair to say, for whatever you got to say about Raya, he's better. I don't mind the ops celebrating an Arsenal draw like it's a loss means we're on a different level. Same, but these are actually my friends, like my actual friends that I grew up with, and they talk nonsense. And you lot don't see, they put me on their stories, they put me on Instagram. Like, what did that Marcel? He's like, oh, Victims FC, bro. When did I don't do the victim thing. It's jarring. It's cool though. It's cool. Every dog has their day. Because I'm not gonna hide out, but I'm one of them. I'll get personal. Not Marcel, but I'm not my friend Marcel, but I'm the sort of person you ban at Arsenal, be like, but what, your girl left you though, she cheated. What? Like, banter stop now, innit? Don't do that. And I know it's wrong. Yeah, London Forever is corny, but it's our song, so I'm backing it. I like it, but bro, come on, man. Come on, man. Whoever watched the Faye documentary, we need to send Stan to go and get what I owe me for bad. Bro, yaps too much. Fuck off then, man. What the fuck? You don't have to listen. You just like me in it. You just like me in it. Hope you're a bird. If you're a man, why for that? DG and that Waka Waka. This is time for African song too. I don't mind the Kai Havertz song. It's cringy, but I don't mind the Kai one. I'm engaged in the silliness. We are from South, really. You never stop this place. I'll never let you go. But the Champions League is fine for North London forever, but in no states games now. It just shouldn't be the main thing, man. Like just bro, like there's bare rap donnies that support Arsenal, bro. Like just make some angry music, just play some Chief Keef or something, man. Intimidation settings, man. Arsenal will get a lot better if we just sign Mandem, like proper Mandem, and if we sign some geezers, like proper geezers. We just need to be bastards as a team. We've got elements of it. We definitely do. We just need to be a bit nastier, man. Beyond the obvious, we just need to be a bit nastier. I know our club, touch of class, we're gentlemen, we're doing all of that. We can still do that. Let's just be horrible, man. Honestly, let's just be horrible, man. That's one thing I give Arteta credit for. We don't get badded up like that no more. We've come a long way from Koscielny getting put in headlocks and people slapping his head and all that sort of stuff. We don't have a soft underbelly anymore. Now it's just about the winning thing, man. Which is, again, Arteta, you've done all, for me anyways, you've done all the hard and heavy lifting. Just a little bit of magic now, Gaffer, please. Unfortunately, we've got too many rebos. If you know, you know, unfortunately. That's the sad truth, people. Smash the like button if you haven't. I can't get away from Arsenal, man. This is meant to be Liverpool, Man United, and all you lot are doing asking questions about Arsenal. I don't mind it, though. Oh, mate. There's not much to talk about in relation to this game. Clearly, Manchester United will be the happier of the two teams. Obviously. United have created the best chances. I must admit, I'll give I'll give United one thing. There was a point in that game where they had Liverpool camped. And yeah, you could say Liverpool counter-attack, it gets long, but they had them camped. And the minute Liverpool are clearing it, they're back down there the other end. It's a good performance. Good showing from Man United. Best I've seen United play in a minute. Best I've seen Man United play in a minute. Very long time. But it's very different contexts. Football is not one. Football is not one in 45 minutes. Arteta needs more honesty around him. I'd love to know what Arteta and his... To be fair, I think he's got them people that challenge him. There's always one goal in it, and we just haven't signed forwards who have made themselves indispensable. Even, like, you look at the Christmas period last year, man, it's very different, but like, just someone that can do something. Does any Arsenal player scare the opposition? Times have changed, but no, I mean, I wouldn't say scary, but I like Ben White's shithousery. I like Gabriel's. I think Saliba doesn't go out his way, but you can't bad him up. Kai Havertz is on all of that stuff. Saka's low-key. Saka's becoming the villain. You're starting to see him push people. Apart from that, it's long now, isn't it? I'll give Gabriel Jesus credit because at least you backed it when Haaland was talking nonsense, but I don't really include you. Declan Rice, I'd like to see you be a bit nastier. You're always that guy. Leave it, mate. Forget that. Bang someone. I know I shouldn't say that. Mid-half of football, Bridget Jones just doesn't look comfortable on the ball. Damn. I imagine teams rocking up to the Emirates nervous for the game and then they hear North London forever. But Arsenal got gentrified, bro. It's gentrified now, bro. It's mad. Choose to click on the video and got past. You weren't there types. I bet when Liverpool started there, You'll Never Walk Alone, it was cheesier than 3-piece cheese. It is. It probably was. I still think it's a bit cringy, but like their thing is 30. DG, what's the difference between us and Tottenham? We're in the same boat. I think we drive the boat and Tottenham are the passengers. We're not. Actually, your Arsenal might be with Spurs. We're very different. We've won silverware recently. Don't include us to that. But I will say though, a lot of Arsenal fans, myself included, were ready to run the bottle of jokes about Spurs and that. What's going on over here? Gabriel's scary. Gabriel's a mad bastard, man. Ethiopians run Arsenal. Pick up the Ethiopians. Boy, There's so much I could change. Arsenal's gentrified, man. I'm telling you, it's gentrified. It's gentrified, man. And as much as I like Arteta, I'm not dissing the gaffer, but you got to remember. And I always find, as much as I like him, and I have a lot of criticisms and praise for him, Arteta was a Rebo. So he's going to do Rebo things and sign Rebos. If you know, you know. I will not be explaining nothing to anyone. If you know, you know. That's what you got to remember. Arteta was a Rebo. Fundamentally, he was a Rebo. It's in his heart. Let me put this on charge. One sec. Oh, why are you not? What's going on? Why do these headphones keep popping out? I need them. It's a gym session later. I need you to charge, mate. Please. Please, mate. All right? I'm going gym for the 5th time this week, people, but this time it's different. I'm actually just going to do cardio. I'm actually going to put the Arsenal game on my phone and just run. Why I'm doing cardio, I don't know. I'm trying to run away from my problems. So, yeah. Let's get back into this. Arsenal made it. Oh, you're moving mad. You're moving mad. Yeah, there's history behind it. I don't think You'll Never Walk Alone is... Let me take that back. I don't think it's as cringy as our team. Do Stairmaster. I'm going to sound ignorant, but I leave that to the women, man. I'm not on that, man. So eat it, Tim. PTSD sneaks up on a man when deja vu kicks in. Spurs are under the ball. You can't compare us to Spurs, bro. If these men challenge Arteta, then it must be some soft, like, jelly thing. No way they just let Arteta run Rice in the 8. Arteta, I'll be real. I think Arteta's clicked in with the Cronkies. He gets his way. You watch the All or Nothing. Couple man don't really want to get rid of Aubameyang. Gone. We read the Athletic articles. They say not everyone was convinced about Havertz. Pushed for that. Even Calafiori and less so with Calafiori, more that spending on the left back. He pushed for it. Moreno, he pushed for it. Arteta's got to hold this. This is your team, bro. So when it works, praise. I said it's cut on vinyl. If DG was Arsenal owner, the team would be walking out to Harlem Spartans. Oh, John, what makes you think I know? Who is it? Okay, we're going to do that, John. What makes you think I know what Harlem Spartans is? That's a peculiar one. Who is Harlem Spartans? What makes you think I'd know who that is? John's my guy, but yeah, right. Arteta insisted on right. I rate that. We needed to upgrade on Ramsdale. I rate that. Arteta's job is to find improvement for where there's none. But that's what I mean. When it works, you get your praise. When it goes left, you have to hold your L's. There's not a single man without faults. Liverpool are out, and so is United. To be fair, shout out to the ground staff once again. Shout out to the what do you call these people again, man? Whoever does the meetings around the safety, because happy to see the game's gone ahead, really. They'd be walking out to soccer. That was funny. No, I'm joking, John, man. You're my guy. I just thought let me be silly, man. More like 50 Cent, to be honest. I'd love to know what Arsenal play in the dressing room. Apparently, what an interview did I watch? Apparently, Odegaard controls the DJ thing. So I don't know, man. I don't know. Lewis Skelly, you look the most identifiable. Control that, man. Put some real G songs on. Some Vibes Cartel, the aggressive, no Gallus songs, just violence, please. Second half has kicked off. Talk say he wanted Isaac Gamara's Nico, but finance has got in the way. Sesko and also decided to say he's tried to upgrade the forward line. He's tried, but bro, like, get it done. If you can't get them, get someone else. And let's be honest, you fucked up the finances as well, bro. You've spent peas. That's what I mean when I said in my last stream. I do think there was that. But Arteta, to the little budget you had, you fucked up the piece, bro. Why'd you buy Kai Havertz 65 million? There was no way you knew you weren't getting Gamara's from Newcastle, bro. You needed to. Edu has to hold that one. You should have copped him when he was at Lyon. Sesko, we decided early. And whatever way you shape it, bro, no matter what, you lot are right, but no matter what you lot have to tell me, if you sit there on deadline day and you're finding Raheem Sterling and the sporting director saying we didn't plan to do that, you didn't scout well enough. And you didn't have plan A, B, C, D, E, F, G, just whole alphabet. And you believed in your squad, which I'm not saying is wrong, because I believe in many of these players. But then I can't complain when the same issues are prevalent. Bit harsh to say that. Calafiori played UK drill. DG, if you played for Arsenal, which position would you play? Probably next to the set piece coach. There's no way I could get on this team, but there's no way I could play professional football, but I'd like to be an inverted fullback under Mikel Arteta. I can't lie. Do the Zinchenko thing, do the Timber thing. I don't mind. I don't know if you lot would like me, though. I don't know if I'm always going to be back defensively. I don't know. Or Skilly Bang, yeah, run it. Bro, we killed ourselves. Our squad from last season was strong. I'd be happy to call on Smith Rowe right now. I'd love Smith Rowe to stay. I don't really care about Smith Rowe cutting or Fabio Vieira cutting or Eddie cutting. It's just didn't make the squad bigger, man. If the Cronkies don't act, they'll have a wrestling match getting Saliba, Saka, and Odegaard to renew their deals. Real Madrid and Bayern will be hard to reject. Can't begrudge these, man, especially Saliba, because I think out of all of them, he'll be the first one to cut if they want to cut. Pardon me. Liverpool have a corner. Kobe Mainoo marking Van Dijk. I hope it works out. I really do. I really hope it works out for you. It looks like it's a set. Oh, they're copying our set piece. Let's see. I don't even know if they're copying. I just wanted to say it. When McAllister's ready or when the ref's ready, what's the ref going to do? He's going to have a conversation with someone. There's no argy-bargy, ref. To be fair, you got Kanate, you got Van Dijk to aim for. Zonal marking is difficult, though, man. Like, you got to follow the man and the ball. Corners come in. Oh, Nano almost conceded another corner. United have got away with it. No, they haven't. Yeah, they have. Oh, ref, that's not free kick. Big chance. Big chance. Big chance. It's given last minute winner. He's worth 100 million as a 698. I mean, in today's, Rice is never worth 100 million in a sense. Like, I just my opinion. Away from what the current climate of football is, I think 100 million or big money fees should be spent on strikers, attackers, or whatever. But with the fact of we know what the climate is, we know there's English tax. I'm cool with Declan Rice. Like, I don't agree with playing him as an 8. Arteta doing your thing, but like, he's one of our better sides. I'm so cool with Declan Rice. If we're looking at him to do mad things, it's our fault. The lot could be in here for United. Fantastic slide tackle from Virgil van Dijk. Fantastic. United are not out of this. You know what? It's looking like 1-0 each way. It's looking like 1-0 each way, man. It's looking like smash and grab settings for someone. What's the worst punishment you've got in school? Exclusion. Not allowed to go into the school trip in Barcelona. Exclusions. Yeah, like that. Just what else could you get? Multiple exclusions. Primary school. That's a ball from Bruno Fernandes. Kobe Mainoo's nicked it. Deluded. Mazawari. Oh, I swear Diaz looked like he fouled him. Kanate's headed it out. United are not out of this. They're really not. The league's gone. I want to see a free at Ipswich 3 points and United relegation battle. Bruno Fernandes tries to find Harry Maguire, who stayed up there. Kobe Mainoo brings it under control. Or does he? To be fair, good fighting from Mainoo. He's lost it, though. McAllister. It's Mohamed Salah up against Lisandro Martinez. Lisandro's owing to Salah's poor touch has done all right there. Agate's mopped. Agate's been good, man. Virgil's class. My best centre-back in the league. And has been for many a year. Can't wait till he calls it a day. Mazawari. Amad Diallo. Oh, gosh. Somebody sniped him. Is this the you say? What is Van Dijk doing as well? What was that? Throw into United. I'm sorry. And I like Diallo. But United fans, I like Ahmad, but I need to see at least 3 seasons of absolute crud before you lot try and compare this guy to Bukayo Saka. It looks like Onslaught's thinking about making some potential changes. Or maybe not. He's just looking at his TV set or that little TV set that these guys have. I don't know if he's making changes. Kobe Mainoo. They need another midfielder that can do what he does. Look at our physical drop-off last night. Newcastle's midfield and forwards are full of energy and pace. It could be a long night on Wednesday. Trust me. Trust me. Not even trying to be thinking about that. Not even trying to think about that. I'll be honest. I think we have to kill that tie. I don't know if we'll score 3, but I genuinely think we need to kill that tie in the first leg because St. James's Park's going to get long. That's a ball from Deluded, the fullback, but there's no one in the box for United. Gravenberch, Trent's giving it away. Rey Mysterio, Lisandro Martinez, what's he going to do? Bruno Fernandes. They're inviting him. He's actually done well. Lisandro Martinez, hit it, lad. Oh! Rey Mysterio! Lissandro Martinez! Oi! Hey, Rey Mysterio, pick him up! Oi! And I think he's having a kid. Oi! Lissandro, you know. That's a hit, lad. He's tired of the disrespect. The same position he held 7. You know what? Big him up, man. We're here to battle you all the time, but you did your thing. United deserve that. This is the best I've seen them play. I think he's having a kid because he's put the ball there and whatever. And that's the first we've seen Anthony. That's a finish, lad. Game on. That's a finish, lad. It's a finish. That certain strikers would be proud of. Højlund would be proud of that. Zertsky would be proud of that. Terrible defending by Liverpool. Absolute horrible. We're going to see what Liverpool's made of. Serious finish. I can't lie. A bit of over-celebrating from United there, if I'm honest. Trent's giving it away. Lissandro Martinez has actually picked up on it. He's actually done very well. He's found Bruno Fernandes. He just continued his run. He simply put, just it is poor marking, bro, from about 3 Liverpool players. Poor, and it's a flipping finish. You have to give credit where it's due. It's a flipping finish. It's horrible defending. Gravenberch, Trent, that's your man as well. It's a good finish. It's a very, I shouldn't be proud of that. Hey, very good strike. United deserve that. Boy, weirder things have happened. Is my 2-1 United prediction still on? Quality finish. We got a game. What's with the babies? I mean, to be fair, these little footballers might as well breed. Bro, if we just fix up, I promise we can win this title. I don't understand. Like, what do you mean about the title? Seeing my players improve is winning the title, in my opinion. Seeing my players get up with the desire to want to be better than they were yesterday is winning the title. Of course, finishing top of the Premier League is also winning the title. I don't quite know where Arsenal are at. I'll leave you to do that. And any sentences that start with ifs is in problems. What's happened to Ahmad? He's been given a yellow card. Boy. Statement victory this, to be fair. United are winning this game and they will have to deserve it. I love the way he kept it. He kept an eye to stay on side. Gabriel Jesus could learn a thing. The only pain I want my son to feel is through football. They're going to win the league in May, man. It's temporary. Rooney-esque finish. Jota is like Trossard for Liverpool, but he's a bit better. It's not Rice and Havertz that effed our budget. It was Arteta being unwilling to sell Nketiah and Smith Rowe when teams were ready to overpay for them. To be fair, he got a big fee for Nketiah. Boy, we're going to see if the Anfield roar and the Liverpool comeback trend. Guy just gives the ball away cheaply. Trent needs to get his head together. It's just Trent just tries to do the wavy passes and just hopes for the best. Rooney-esque finish. But it's dirty finish, man. The butcher. Finally butchering something today. Must be nice to win at Anfield, provided it stays like this. Must be nice. Gravenberch. Trent listens to Drake. Because as it stands, we're only 5 behind. Common people, if you live like it's all falling apart, it will be talking into existence. Doesn't help us considering we've had injuries. We're still second. Means we can. Vegan butcher found some kale to chop. Merseyside miracle, please. Boy, United could have a second here. I saw Højlund. Trent is in trouble, you know. Kobe Maino's won it. Trent needs help. What? And Trent needs to calm down. Liverpool at 6s and 7s defensively. Trent, they might have to get Trent out of there, you know. Why was Trent holding Højlund like the back of him? Liverpool looking unhinged. So I get peed when we go to these stadiums and play like pricks. Timicas is coming on. He ain't going to take Trent off. Credit to United. I still think they need a second, though. Maybe my 2-1 prediction is on. Harry Maguire header, anyone? Bruno Fernandes. Oh, important punch by Alisson. Diaz. Salah. Trent. Diaz. Only has Salah in front of him. Diaz can fuck it up anyways. Got Gravenberch. I respect that Gravenberch. Busting his ass to make an overlap and run. What is Diaz doing there? change perspective. You can no make players never make mistakes. Makes the formula don't exist. I hear that philosophical stuff, my guy. And you're right, but end of the day, this is football, bro. Like, we're just asking the team put the ball in the back of the net, man. Like, this ain't Mighty Ducks, my brother. Arsenal just need to score goals, bruh. Word to Wenger, the past brings regret, the future brings uncertainty. There is no time like the present. Well, I won't accuse Liverpool of complacency, but were Liverpool complacent? Not sure what Harry Maguire was doing there. And to be fair, the last 8 away games have not been kind for Man United at this place. They drew a win. I remember when this game used to be lit, man. I swear that there was a game, yeah, between these two teams. Gerrard came off the bench and got like a red card in like 2 minutes. I think he was match fixing that game. You could see in his eyes when he got the red. Boy, Liverpool, you lot cut your hair for no reason, boy. Everyone's got a fresh fade. Boy. Now, a second Man United goal or an equaliser from Liverpool making inch. That's a ball from Trent. Harry Maguire's got hands all over Van Dijk. Ogate's been good today. I was just about to say you need to send that back where it came from. McAllister. That's a ball. Gakpo. There's no one to aim for, though. Cody Gakpo. Oh, it's 1-1. Gakpo. You know, that's a show finish. I'd be shameless as well. Doing all of that. I'd be acting. Inside, you're defo happy. Inside, you're definitely... That was a cold finish. Okay, haircuts and that. See what I mean? I told, man, their haircuts. Everyone's got a fresh fit. All right, Gakpo's lit. Raw, left wingers with good decision making. This is crazy. I ain't seen that before. Raw. Wow, where they do that at? I mean, that's the only bad thing United have done. Like, they've not held on to the lead. You know, a wise man once said, you're most vulnerable when you've just scored. It's poor, you know. United haven't come out of their box. Like, what's going on? He's onside. He's onside. That's a bad boy. Delete, sent shop. You know, he tried to do them John Terry tackles. In fact, John Terry, he's racist, man. Sol Campbell tackles. Tony Adam tackles. Okay. Aye, Gakpo, GBG. My 2-1 United predictions on. I should start betting. You know, in fact, no, I'm not going back to my gambling days. They were dark days. I stopped gambling. How I don't even know why I was allowed in. I was like 16. How much did I lose on the roulette? Like £400. After that, I said, forget that. And the accumulators said, forget it. I'm not going back to this VAR. Ooh. I thought Gakpo was onside, but you never know. Ferguson could have. No, the check bounced. We're beating Liverpool at Anfield. We just got to close the gap down by another 6. T, I hope you're right, you know, but I wish I thought like you. I wish I was on that. Gakpo has become fire. Bro, he's a gunman. VAR's not involved. And they're bringing on Darwin Noodles. Do you know what? You never know what you're going to get from Darwin Núñez. He could score a worldie and be man of the match. He could stink up the place. That's probably why Onslaugh's gambling on him. Oh, it might go south. Is it VAR? No. Liverpool are scary when they need goals. You're better off not scoring. Did you change the scores? I swear they changed. Oh, Jota. Context is a powerful thing. Amen. Of course I do. Of course I do feel like things are worrying me at times, but we don't turn on a good thing. Never turn on a good thing. That's all. Arteta, we sack him. We go back into the shadows. I don't think it makes sense sacking Arteta now. I don't think he will get sacked at the end of the season. But if in some reality there was a manager that we've got a lot more confidence can get us over the line, can take this base of what Arteta's done, then I'm on that. I don't feel like I'm not saying sack Arteta because sacking him don't guarantee success. Keeping the man doesn't guarantee success. And every year that goes on, big up you for the rebuild. Every year you ain't won the league, the question's going to get bigger and bigger. Because my biggest fear is Arteta learns everything he needs to learn, F's off somewhere, and they enjoy the fruits of his labour. And we're still having the same conversation. We have to go to Dubai exponentially. I'm smelling a bottle job up north. Tranquillo, man. Tranquillo, bro. Even this, Liverpool are still ahead. They still got games in hand. Tranquillo. Chelsea, you know, Chelsea probably watching this with a fine eye. We're not letting Chelsea fans do all of that. We're not in the title race because the first year we fought for the title, we never got that. They're involved. Kobe Mainoo, game on. I'm still backing that to get second. The lot up against Trent. Done all right there. Hoisling, Hoisling shit, man. I like him, but you need serious work, man. It only makes sense sacking Arteta if you really believe these players are all elite. I'm running on pure copium right now. When you realize the lottery is also gambling with worse odds. I've never done the lottery. In fact, tell a lie, like once when I turned 18 for the banter, just done it. The lottery's an idiot thing, man. And I genuinely think if you're in London, that I think the lottery's fixed anyways, but I think you're better off doing that if you live, I don't know, in Cornwall or something. It only feels like them people there win them things. I've never seen someone from London win the lottery. Trent Alexander-Arnold. Hey, you know what, yeah? Ogata saved Man United and Deluded saved Man United because United are open on the transition. That's great play from... You know what, yeah? Bruno's had a good game. We're quick to get on to him. Bruno's actually had a good game today. Harry Maguire doing up centre mid. Ahmad, you've got to use your right peg, lad. Mazawari. United have made a lot of terrible signings. He's been good. Another big chance goes missing for Man United. Is that a corner? Konate's done his thing today. To be fair, Darwin Núñez is like he's beaky. Like he could score a worldie or be the worst attacker on the pitch. Arteta got a top 4 squad challenging for the league. He's an amazing coach. Would rather get a competent DOF. It's his squad though. Like, it's his squad. You assembled that. So if you've got a top 4 squad, that's your business. You assembled that. I do think he's a good coach, but I think there's too. I'm not saying I just think there's too much glazing of Arteta, man. I think he either gets slated and he's no good, or he gets too much glazing. There's very little balanced rhetoric. Darwin Núñez, let's see what you got. Darwin Núñez. See, Bandulu skills. It's a nutmeg. Deluded. You know what, yeah? Deluded has been on some serious dark art stuff. He's got away with it. Now he's finally been bagged. The man, like you saw the ref just do 4 days, got away with it. He's done that a lot today, rightly so. Darwin Núñez, Bandulu skills. You see, he's the sort of guy to do stuff. I want Arteta to have like his own David Dean, but like the Cronkies have to give my man the power to say no. Like I think Kai Havertz has been quite good for us, but at the end of the day, there's a world where that 65 million could have went better. Is there a director of football that could have said, you know what, Gaffer, you need this? Gerrard, Lampard, Rooney, all dead food, and we got Arteta doing this. It don't add up. The talent ain't out there better than Arteta that we can get. I disagree with that. I can't give you a name of managers, but I disagree with that because when we took Arteta, we didn't manage anyways. So by that logic, there must be someone there. I say this is them kind of comments, and realistically, nobody wants Gerrard, Lampard, or Rooney as manager. Like Rooney's just gonna get caught in travel lodges with girls. Hey, Rooney's a madman. That's all he seems to do: get these jobs and just get caught in them things. Poor corner from Liverpool, Mohamed Salah. My FPL needs you. You know, if anyone from Liverpool dares to score, Salah, you better get on the score sheet or assist something. Haaland's done his job. Weiss has done his job. And Buemo's done his job. Someone else for me. Gordon's done their job. Salah and Ahmad. Do something, man. Do something. I'm fine with sacking Arteta if we get serious people to replace Edu. Makes no sense to sack him if we have footballing man making decisions on the next hire. And I mean, people said this season the gloves were off for Arteta. I like Arteta, but and I'm not saying to sack him. I'm not necessarily for that or against it, but it's like, what's going on now, Gaffer? Like, seriously, you made us dream again, you know. So oh gosh, McAllister, you made us start dreaming, you know. When's the dreams gonna become a reality? So like, let's be honest, Edu, Evra's right. It's always a next season thing. Just get me some silverware, Gaffer, in it, something, like just something. Hey, that Gakpo. We've seen 2 good finishes. Lisandro Martinez, good for Deluded. And he still say, Gakpo. I mean, Klopp said Martinelli was a talent of the century. Liverpool, you want Martinelli? You want to give us Gakpo? I feel so ashamed of myself because I'm Martinelli Hive FC. I'm so ashamed. See what you Arsenal, see what you lot are doing to me. Somebody suggested Colomani, and I've been so critical against that. I'm on it now. I can't lie. Robertson, Andy Robertson, Gravenberch, Konate, Trent. Is he going to whip that cross? Okay, you got to use your left peg. He does. Oi, it's falling to Salah dive, bro. There's appeals for a handball. I don't know. Let's see. I mean, you've seen that foolishness given, but I mean, come on. If that's a handball, that's an idiot. That's foolishness. He's headed onto his hand. Like, what's he meant to do? Like, that's silly. If that's given, which it isn't, the game's gone mad. Trent Alexander-Arnold up against the lot. Like, Trent's looking a bit shaky in the second half. In Essex or something, yeah, the lottery winners have never been in London. As I said, I ain't ever see someone do, oh, shit. Oh, Sheg, is it? Oh, ref has done the... That's a zang, I can't lie, man. It's like his hands are up because he's engaging and someone just headed it onto his hand. But I don't give a monkeys who gets shagged with refereeing decisions. I don't care. I don't care. As an Arsenal fan, I don't care. I don't think it's a pen, but you know what? We need drama, lad. That's a sheg. What is a man meant to do, bro? Like, a man's headed it. He's obviously... and the game's gone mad, you know, a bit like Saliba yesterday and the inconsistencies in the Spurs game as well. But I don't care. You won't do it. Oh, he shagged it. He's done it. Salah to miss. I hope he doesn't. FPL points, delete. Die. Got chopped. He done. He played good, but he got chopped. And it's a harsh penalty, but it's been given. This might be a conspiracy to win people to think. Man said Neville, that's shameless. Yeah, the game's gone mad. I still want to see Arteta sign an undeniable talent on the market. Someone so good that makes him look different at the rest of the squad in training. The game's gone, bro. Onana's being a bit of... I don't know what Onana's doing. I'm not sure what Onana's doing, bro. Just get on your goals. Some dark arts. I'm not sure what Lisandro Martinez is doing either. Salah, are you not? Okay, Gakpo. Salah, I need my FPL points. Yeah, Martinelli style would have suited. Martinelli just needs to be our Darwin Núñez, man. You're on the bench. Some games you're going to be crap. Some games you're going to be a madness. Ooh, Salah's penalty. He's taken 46 and scored 38. It's a good record, but I thought it was better than that. I mean, Onana could be a hero. Straight down the middle, Salah. I think Salah's missing, you know. I hope not because of FPL, but I think Salah's missing, you know. This is screaming it's going to clip the post. Oh, hey, Onana, that's meaty, bro. I actually thought Onana saved it. He actually went the right way. Mohamed Salah does what Mohamed Salah does. Mo Salah. Serious favourable decisions across the course of the season for certain teams. It's almost like this thing is a fix. Mohamed Salah singing in the rain. He's not singing, but it just sounded poetic to say that. 2-1. Bro, I said 2-1 United. He's right about the scoreline, wrong about the teams. It's still game on. Let's probably put a couple more zeros on the contract. Probably not, to be fair. But yeah, nonetheless, Liverpool have taken it. I genuinely thought Onana saved it. He went the right way, but he jumped over it again. That's why they tell you hard and low into the corners. Onana's not the best of case studies as to why you should do that, but you get the point. Ahmad, come on. 18 goals in 19 Premier League appearances. Now, of course, he's probably got a brace and a couple others, but that's ridiculous. Ridiculous. Mohamed Salah, there he goes. Kobe Mainoo can't keep up with him. To be fair to Agate, he's trapped. Salah's so strong. It took 2 players to stop him. This guy's lit. Agate, this is the best game I've seen from Agate, man. Grab him back. Trent Alexander-Arnold. See, this is where Liverpool might be smelling blood. Trent. Lisandro Martinez blocks the corner. Hey, be careful. Be careful. Careful, Lisandro. Almost hurt himself. There was no love shown by that cameraman pushing him. What happened to Trent? I'm not sure what Trent's holding his face. Hope he's all right. It must be blitz, you know, playing this. Why is he putting his arm up like that? I hear it, but it's like, what can a man do? Like, you don't play football like this. You don't play football standing. Garnacho's coming on, by the way, for Mainoo. Maybe he's gassed out, but okay. All right. Once the handball was given, they weren't going to overturn it. You're right. Come on, United. Same old Liverpool is cheating. We can't sign Mwani if his name can get mushed up like that. I spent half an hour looking for my AirPods. Somehow they were in the bin. How'd they get a pen? Why were they in the bin? And Diaz, was it Diaz? Someone's headed it onto the hand of Deluded. Well, that's what it looked like to me. Liverpool has upped it a notch. This is the thing about playing at Anfield. Nana's got to do better. If you think Martinelli is frustrating, Koulibaly will have you calling your toxic ex. Koulibaly makes me desperate. Like, I don't want him, but we ain't got no one else. I know I'm moving mad, and nothing will make me. Well, I say my ex is toxic. Yeah, oh yeah, hell yeah, yeah, you was, yeah, you was. I was looking for, yeah, you was, yeah, you was. You tried to dead this guy. I almost didn't make it, but yeah, you was. But me, no. Koulibaly would never, could never. Once you are next, stay in the past. But I'm not like you, man. Just leave them. Trent. Hey, Trent's trying his hardest to get an assist. It's falling to Mohamed Salah. Salah, is he going to wrap it? Skips past one, past two. Oh! Maguire thinks he got the ball. Maguire's... Hey, United are losing their heads. This is not the place to lose your head. Oi, the lot versus Lisandro Martinez. Hey, bang him. Hey, punch him up, man. Yeah! Carnage. I love it. Did Maguire win the ball? You're acting, Maguire. You got nowhere near the ball. You're acting. United have done so well. Got to keep the heads. Lisandro, shut up. We get it. I'm nicknamed the Butcher. I'm from Argentina. I'm scary. I scored. This is what we love. Hey, Lisandro, you might as well punch him up. Cuss your mum. Bang him. Jota, you going to take that? Punch him up, man. I just want to see carnage, man. Maguire, defo in the book. So what you got? I don't know if Lisandro Martinez has a yellow, but at least 2 of the 3 Man United centre-halves are on a yellow now. Is Trent going to score an all-timer? Bro, man, I'm trying to be picky. When we have Trossard out there for 90 and 3 left-backs on our bench, we ain't got the luxury. That's where I'm at, man. Like, when you're hungry, anything put on the table looks delicious, man. Salah, I beg you take this, man. Don't let Trent, man. Trent stunk up the place. Don't let him stink it up with an assist and a goal and all of that, man. Salah, slap this in. It said head loss. Aye, no violence. Just want carnage. Violence, yes. Someone explained to me how VAR refers that handball, but not the one for Newcastle goal yesterday. Charlie, when you find out, let me know. Oh, Nana, Trent looks like he fancies this on a David Beckham thing. Salah's taking it. Yeah, Salah, I gassed you. Don't take it again. Leave it to Trent. That was horrible. 16 minutes left. Reminds me of that Sissoko pen versus Liverpool. Now, that was a pen. That was a pen. Anything against Spurs, I'm with it. That's a pen. You're moving mad. Corruption. Salah's got 175 goals in the Premier League. Same as Henry now. 2 more off Lampard. I mean, you ain't going to get Harry Kane's, Rooney's, Aguero's. To be fair, you might. It depends if you stay at Liverpool, you might. But this season, you probably won't close that. Trent Alexander-Arnold tries to punch it down the flanks. Oh, okay. I didn't see the United defender, Harry Maguire, there. I thought it was a loose pass. Agate. Sold short by Harry Maguire. Jota needs to pass that 20 years ago. Eventually gets it to Gakpo. Gakpo turns 1. Good tackle. Pardon me by Agate. Liverpool still have the ball. We know you're not going to get that. I'd love Mbeumo, but we know we're not signing them, man, in January. If you haven't smashed the like button, make sure. Do you think Salah could break Henry's record for most combined GA? He's going to have to get some of them assists up. But he's having a fantastic season. A couple of players down in their last contracts. Well, not to that level, but Partey is probably Arsenal's best player. Salah's a showman. A couple of players around the world in the last years of their deal doing well. Hey, Darwin Núñez, man. Chaotic. He's fouling duns. I hope Deluded's all right. That is cynical from Darwin Núñez, He's had a look. It's one of them you're looking like, I don't know what's going on. Dark hearts. Remember when the ownership said be excited? And I mean, I don't know how much ramifications that has, but I don't think it was a necessary foul to make. And for Liverpool fans out there, Darwin Núñez now misses the game against Nottingham Forest. Harry Maguire's interception, Agati. Game's kind of gone a bit flat. Hope we don't get Kubo. We ain't getting none of these guys, man. I like Lissandro, but I rate you a lot less than you're a lot worse than I thought you was. They're a lot down this left-hand side. I mean, ultimately, when you've got United, who I don't know about now, but they were in 14th place, you've seen Ipswich get some points. You know, United are in a relegation race. They are fighting for their lives. Playing well doesn't do much, but it is probably their best performance that I've seen under Amarin, and their best performance in a long time, like a long time. Even when they beat City, they weren't this good. I'm entertained. Great game. I need to see a red card, and I'm good, man. United have had no shots since they scored and 2 touches in the up box. Waiting on Jota's goal. That scumbag counter-attacking goal. Tear up Zinchenko when Tomiyasu's contract's June 1st. To be fair, that's harsh. Robertson. Andy Robertson. Gakpo, the goal scorer. One of the goal scorers, better yet, lost it. Bruno Fernandes. United creeping back into bad habits. I'm not sure. At Liverpool as well. What was Gravenberch doing here? Discipline being lost of both teams with 13 minutes left. Who knows? It's Salah. Is it all-timer? Mohamed Salah. That's probably why he doesn't really get that many assists. It's poor from him. Bruno Fernandes. Wants a million years on the ball. Thought he killed Mazawari. Aye, that's played for Mazawari. Sent someone shop. Should have sent Garnacho 20 years ago. It's a poor pass into Garnacho. That could have been 2-2. It's not. Garnacho's ugly, isn't it? Respectfully. Like, you're actually mad. I hate seeing your face on TV. Good player, I like you, but damn. Pause on all of that, but look like a gargoyle on that. Your girlfriend must really love. No, she don't. The piece. If you ain't got a childhood sweetheart, boy, none of them girls they love you. It's your money still. Shows there is a way back into the United fold. Didn't Garnacho get dropped like Rashford and he's back? I wonder what Rashford's doing because he's not in the squad. Peak. Oh, no. I told man about the icy free keepers. Lisandro Martinez. Feels like such a long time ago. United actually took the lead. Football's a funny old game. You know, at the end of it, Liverpool get favourable decisions at Anfield. I don't really mean that. I'm being silly. Garnacho. Oh, yes! 2-2. My FPL points. Ahmad has bagged. Ahmad FPL. Oi. Hey, I'm cool with this. You lot draw. Boy, Liverpool thought it was done. Favourable decision. What a weird game of football this has been. Smash the like button. Oh, that's a sick celebration from Ahmad. He stunk up the place. He ain't had the best of games, but all that matters is scoring. Hey, look at Xerxes. Stop breading, man. Stop breading. You're on the bench, man. That, bro. Oh, my God. What happened to Virgil? It's poor from Liverpool. Both teams, when they've scored, they've got very complacent. Game on. First bad header, Konate. But again, Liverpool's marking. That defensive line, look at it. Robertson, that is poor. You've actually, Ahmad's there because you tried to barge him before he's made that run. That is dead. Garnacho technically gets the assist. So you have to give credit to Amarin for the sub. 2-2. What a game this is. What a game this is. Boy, 10 minutes left. Surely it ends 2-2. Is someone else going to nick this? McAllister's asking a lot of Salah with them kind of crosses there. Boy, what a game this is turning out to be, man. Game's hella open. You're shameless for that. But glory. What a Saka replacement. FPL, I'm eating, boy. I don't know about you lot. I might win. You know what? I'm winning the FPL league. I'm back. I'm so back now. Everybody's done their job for me this week. 74 points. No, refresh that. Ahmad's got more than 1 point now. He scored. Okay, well, it says Salah's got me 14. Haaland got me 13. Wisa got me 11. United, are they going to get third? No, this time Van Dijk's decided to remember he's a defender. But yeah, Salah's got 14 points. Haaland's got 13. Weiss has got 11. And Mbuemo's got 19. Gordon got me 7. Puro got me 4. It says Ahmad's got 1, but you scored. You don't just get 1. All right, 6. Okay, that's cool. Ooh, 79. I'm wavy, you know. I'm actually wavy. I'm actually cold at this FPL team. I'm actually so cold. I might be the best in the world. How do we think this is going to end, man? Surely it's not going to end as a draw. Surely this is one of the drama settings. Alisson's punched that. To be fair, Alisson's had to do a lot of punching from corners. Mohamed Salah plucks it out the sky. Ahmad's on his tail. Ooh, turn Ahmad. It's poor from him. He's tried to find Trent. To be fair, Garnacho's done his defending. You know what? Yeah, everybody's onto Bruno, rightly so, when he's rubbish. But you have to give Bruno Fernandes credit. Oi, that was played. Trent is diabolical defensively, you know. Trent has been all over. Trent's defending. I do think people do too much, but if you weren't the Trent Alexander-Arnold, the passing and that, there's no way you make it at Liverpool, man. Lenny Yoro's coming on. But to be fair, you got a couple of defenders on yellows. It seems like tempers are flaring. What happened to Deluded? He's got blood on his shirt. DG, please pray for me. I'm going back to school tomorrow and I get bullied. You don't need prayer, bro. You need to rise up your fists. God can't help you unless you help yourself, man. Punch people up, bro. Even if you get smacked up, well, I don't know. It's not the best advice, but stand up for yourself, bro. Even if you get punched up, bullies will allow you. They're only doing it because you're allowing them to. Hope God's with you, but allow that, man. Bullying's not cool. But come on, bro. Just move mad. Trent should get hooked. I can't lie. The only reason Trent, like, I get it with Arne Slot keeping him on, just because Trent could play some wavy pass and get you out of it. But yeah, he's moving mad. Rather Liverpool, Manchester win. I don't really care who wins. Of course, as an Arsenal fan, it means Liverpool drop some points, but in the grand scheme of things, don't mean much. Oh, Alisson, what a ball. Gravenberch, McAllister. Trent needs to scumbag something. Trent's probably been the stinkiest of the Liverpool players in the second half. Mohamed Salah. Boy. Oh, he's found Jota. There's 6 minutes left. Jota running into blind alleys. This is dead. But Jota's done well there. He's put a ball in. Ahmad's tried to clear it. Hasn't been cleared. Deluded, what is that? Okay, it's turned out to be wavy. That's a bookie, but good first touch from Garnacho. Is he going to take on Konate? I think Trent might actually come off. It looks like Conor Bradley. Or is he? You know what? He might just put Trent in thingy, you know, Trent in midfield. Yeah, he's never going to be a competent defender, is he? Bullies are cowards masquerading as tough. Hit them back once. You may hold a licking, but they'll know you're not that guy. Hey, just move mad, bro. Just move mad. Højlund. Oh, good little bit of skill from Højlund. Okay, he's lost the ball now. Touch class there. Someone is getting robbed. What a game this is one. Yeah, they only want an easy target. Move mad, man. 2 subs. Harvey Elliott and Conor Bradley. I reckon Gravenberch comes off. Is he going to take off Trent? I think you'd imagine Conor Bradley's a like-for-like change for Trent, but is he going to? Joshua Zirkzee. How do we think this is going to end? Surely it doesn't end 2-2. There's robberies. Trent is coming off. Cody Gakpo and Trent. Trent's number 6. I swear Trent's number 66. Yeah, he's stinking out the place, bro. Horrible defensively today, Trent. In the second half, especially. First half, it weren't really that deep, but horrible. Trent will wear 10 and play in midfield when he goes to Madrid. Which coach do you think will get the best out of Højlund? Wait, I don't know. You need to just go Brighton or something. Højlund's coming off. Corbin Blue's coming on. Part of me thinks Xerxes going to bag. Part of me thinks there's an inevitable Jota/Salah. What a game of football this has been. 4-goal thriller on this Sunday. Big up some of them United and Liverpool fans. Do you know how cold it must be? Certain man out there with no top on. Crazy. Can't lie. I mean, if Darwin Núñez scores, fair enough, but I'm failing to see what Darwin Núñez brings to the table today. Don't foul him, Robertson. Ogate's been good today, you know, fair. But a number of United players have been well. Harry Maguire's lost it though. Fortunately for him, it's Darwin Núñez who's gonna F it up. Look. Hey, this guy's rubbish, man. No, it's no foul. I don't know what Darwin Núñez is appealing for. Konate, that touch weren't the best. Conor Bradley's got himself in a mess. Joshua Zertsky, does he get the better of Conor Bradley? Between him and Harvey Elliott, they kind of win it back. It's getting scruffy here. Zerkamp, shameless. Højlund with 3-star skill moves, brother. I see you. Gravenberch, McAllister, Van Dijk, Allison, play it short. Don't get excited. Oh, Allison, what are you doing? Finds Konate. Oh, Konate giving it straight back to Zertsky and Ogate. You know what? It feels like both teams don't know whether to stick or twist at the moment. You know, it's like they want to gamble, but they're half shook. Garnacho down this left. He did assist one. I like this Conor Bradley. You know, you can tell. I don't even know if you're from Liverpool, but you're tough in that. Obviously, you're no Trent in terms of what Trent can do on the ball, but you're good, man. Just shows that everyone that comes from the academy, not everyone's got to be Saka and Foden and Kobe Mainoo and all them kind of guys there. Some people just got to be calm, steady Eddies. Man United have taken it short. Bruno Fernandes, you're living a movie and it's another corner. You're living a movie. Undershirts FC is why we don't wear the long sleeves. Yeah, I don't really like long sleeves. I always roll them up. Or, like you said, the undersleeve, the Under Armour thing. I can't believe this Joe Martinez is trying the thing with Van Dijk. It's about the size of the dog, not the size of the heart of the size of the dog, or whatever they say. Ahmad's gone for the volley. I genuinely thought he's going to score. He's got the follow-up. Oh, Corbin Blues missed it. Deluded fumbled it. Have Liverpool dealt with that? It's a counter-attack. Jota. Salah's surely going to get clamped. He's up against Agate. Salah tries to find Darwin Núñez. That's definitely not a pen. Euros, defo on the ball. Diego Jota is saved by Onana. Conor Bradley. You're trying to be a hero. Don't be a hero. Don't be a hero. Oh, shit. He said someone, okay, be a hero, my guy. He's earned the call. Okay, fullback union. I said, no, not to doubt my fellow fullback. Okay, that's what you got. Come on, bro. Long sleeve, short socks. You can't be a defender with long sleeves. It's an idiot thing. Not serious. Short socks, I don't like that, man. I'm not on the Grealish thing. Little shin pads, I'm on it. United have done their thing. Alisson has been sus today. Liverpool's dropping points today. Boy, a draw suits United a lot better. I think a draw is a fair result, man. That is a tackle from Lenny Euro, you know. Darwin Núñez is shameless. What a tackle, Euro. You messed that up. It's a pen. 7 minutes. Yeah, they're playing till Liverpool score. Andy Robertson. You know what? Yeah, I've always said, the stewards. I feel sorry for the stewards that have to face the crowd and not the game. It's a shame. Oh, that's it. Surely Onana, most grateful man in the stadium. United have taken it quickly. Ahmad. What was that? Who got ripped there? I don't think that's Robertson, but that was it. Jota? That was some tired attempt to stop Ahmad. It's here with Bruno. End the game now. They're nicking it, man. Bradley is hella competent. Someone's getting robbed, man. Garnacho. Oh, someone from United should have fought. What's going on? Both backlines look shaky. Look, Man United still attacking. Mazawari's had a good game, man. United have made a lot of crap signings. Mazawari shows that a broken clock is right twice a day because that was spot on recruitment. Agate. Best game I've seen from you in United shirt. And I'm saying this as someone from the islands. What kind of grown man wears gloves to play football? Boy, in England, it depends on the weather, boy. I have to wear the Skegman gloves though, man. You can't wear them the normal gloves. You can't take a throw in. You have to wear like the night level ones or something. It's all fun and games. You've got to be fearless, man. Take that risk. Word to CB. Big up you lot for hitting the like button. Someone scoring a pinball game. You know what? I think United are going to score because Liverpool looked like they had 2 good chances. Gravenberch, wavy turn. Harvey Elliott, not built for this. Not built for this. Didn't want none of that. Disarmed. Bruno, doing too much. Garnacho sees it out for a throw. Been no stoppages in this game besides the pen. I feel like it feels like there was. I felt like someone was down, but that was in the first. So look at Amarin. You weren't doing that at the Emirates. I hear it. Don't worry. Next Sunday. Next Sunday? This Sunday, innit? Well, this coming Sunday. Robertson made a mess of that. What's going on? Do you know what? And on occasions this season, Liverpool's backline have looked a bit shaky. It's better than everyone else at the moment. Big up Ahmad, boy. 6 goals, 7 assists in all comps. Still can't see the Saka comparisons, though. You're acting. Bruno Fernandes. First time I've seen a bit of pride in the Man United players. Forget the shirt. Not forget the shirt and the fans, but in like for yourselves. First bit of pride. This should be a minimum for Man United. Lenny Euro tries to switch play. Does. Conor Bradley, you got to get tight. Yep. United about to get a third. Manchester. Oh, that's a Zhang. How's that offside? Yeah, no fake scores. All right, mods, deal with the fake scores, man. We ain't got time, man. Come on. Mohamed Salah on this right-hand side. Is there going to be Salah magic? Goes for the shot. Yeah, it's over, man. I used to wear the Omri black gloves when I played. I can't lie. If you're a fullback, you can't wear gloves, man. Well, Mazwari showing it's wrong. Be a bitter pill to swallow if you lose this at the death, innit? Roberts in this corner has to be spot on. And it's skipped and hooked by Man United. Gravenberch. Oh, wow. Deluded and Conor Bradley getting into a bit of stuff. Gravenberch. What was that with your left peg, really? That was silly. Oh, I thought there was an offside flag. I actually agree with the United players. Hasn't been given. Harvey Elliott. He's been shit since he's come on. Now that I said that, he probably ended up scoring. Gravenberch. Release the ball, bro. Now's not the time to be a hero. Robertson, you're going to lose that. Jota. You're going to try to be a hero. It's not going to bang. I promise you it's not going to be. See, it's not going to bang. Straight into the Man United wall. You could see there was one thing on his mind. It's back here with Alisson. And I can't lie. If I'm Amarin, Zertsky, Garnacho, I don't want to see you lot walking. You lot just come off the bench. Better effing run. Yeah, it's United. These lot don't want it. You can nick it. You can nick it. You can nick it. 7 minutes, 7 hours. Oh my God. We took 4 points off these boys. But apparently PSG have rejected the chance to sign Cristiano Ronaldo. I just saw it come up. Corbin Blue, Joshua Zertsky. You're not serious, man. You're actually not serious. Ahmad, Robertson's going to foul you. Make sure you win the fight. Robertson's dying to foul you. Be strong. Be strong. He's dying to foul you. Ref, I'm not sure how. He's pulling his shirt. All right, Ahmad. No, Robertson, you clearly pulled him. It is. Clearly is. Hey, Robertson's been a bit today. The whole back four of Liverpool, apart from Kanate, and he started moving mad. I think Maguire's got a corner goal in this game. Agendas for Liverpool. Like I said before, Liverpool have dropped points today. Rooney's a GTA character. Come on, Maguire. Harry Maguire. Harry Maguire. Come on, Harry, man. Get your head on that. You're going to let Lisandro Martinez score and you're not? Oh, that was a poor pass. Go on, Harry. Maguire, bang that. Okay, it's not been dealt with. I'm starting to believe that I actually need Liverpool to drop points. Ogate. That was silly. You boss case. It's actually turned out to be a good pass. Zerkamp. Harry Maguire. Oh, blood. Oi. Broski. How? I know you're a centre half, but blood, how? That should be the end of the game. Harry, how? Oi. I thought Harry scored. I mean, no one had any faith in Joshua Zertsky, to be fair. He scored. Well, how? Maguire, how? Maguire, lad. Centre half will not be professional football. It looks like it's ended 2-2 anyways. You know how it is. You see, certain man that played yesterday. You see, can talk about Liverpool dropping points to your blue in the fucking face. You need to take your points. See why every game counts. This is not going to be the case that many times for Liverpool. And to be fair, certain shaggy penalties, maybe a certain team should have got 3 points. You know you're not getting that at Anfield. To be fair, you're not getting that at Old Trafford either. All's fair in love and war. All's fair that ends fair. Harry could have won their game, man. Best United performance I've seen from them boys. You know, I couldn't tell you, but probably by default since Amarin's come in. Even when they won the FA Cup or they beat City recently, they ain't played that well. They were good today. Every player was good. I thought Harry scored. And that's street smart for my man. To be fair, I'll play do that. What was the linesman looking at? It's in the pockets of some people, man. How? How didn't Harry bag that? Salah's got 21 goals and 17 assists in all comps this year, by the way. Madness. What a game of football, man. What a game of football. 2025 is a different year, guys. Yeah, Marcel nowhere to be seen. Liverpool drop points and we never take the chance. This is forget the league, bro. Our Dons are not serious. Our Dons, unfortunately, they're not serious, man. And this will happen the next time Liverpool drop points. We will F it up again. But, well. At least we didn't lose this week. To be fair, out of all our enemies, only Spurs lost this weekend, didn't it? Let me see the results. Because Chelsea drew, we drew, United drew, Liverpool drew. City won. Tottenham get battered everywhere they go. And it was, it's a big point for Man United, Remember, they were 14th and that. That boosts Manchester United up ahead of West Ham into 13th place. 23 points. The target has to be 40 points. Liverpool do still have a game in hand, having played 19 games. Arsenal played 20. Don't want to do the ifs and buts, but yesterday. Don't forget, tomorrow, people, we're going to watch Inter versus AC. Some Italian Cup final. We're going to watch that. Tuesday, we're watching Arsenal versus Newcastle. What else is after that? Wednesday, we're watching Spurs, Liverpool. Nothing on Friday. Sunday is Arsenal, Man United. But I do, on a serious note, for United, this should give them a bit of confidence. This should reignite some sort of belief. And of course, I'm sure United and Amarin want to play better than this, but this is the first time they've been good in a while, man. DG is there, Watchalong on Tuesday, 100%. DG 9 points, we can close the gap, believe, and we got to play that. Hey, prove me wrong. I want to be wrong. You can bring the maths and do the ifs and buts and the algebra thing. I hear it. But what I see with my eyes, oof. Zertsky playing a bounce pass to Maguire at the end. That guy's a shocking footballer. Boy, my brother and son argument on the phone. My bot's cut off DG the last few minutes. I'm paying money for what? All right, man, you got a point, man. You lot did your job for the streets, man. You lot did your job for the streets. I don't know, man. Liverpool are sneaky bottlers. But everybody else is on bottling. Liverpool can bottle as much as they want. Everyone else is on bottling. And again, thank you lot for you lot joining me. You lot make sure you're subscribed if you haven't. Smash the like button if you haven't. And yeah, we'll get back to watch-alongs next week. I know if I played for Man United, I might have won the game for them.
Against this right back, Charlie's definitely got it.
Still in the foot.